uk/claim.
Let me just throw this idea at you. You may have paid too much tax. If you've spent money on tools, travel or food for work, Rift can help work out what you're owed and get a refund bouncing back to you. In fact, on average, Rift get their customers £3 grand back. Not bad, eh? Let's get the ball rolling. Search Rift Tax Refunds.
I'm like a rubber ball, like a bouncing.
Come on, search Rift Tax Refunds today.
Play Set for Life and you could. £10,000 every month for 30 years. Set for Life. Play now on the National Lottery app. Terms, rules and procedures apply. Players must be 18 or over.
Imagine delicious crispy chicken McNuggets. Go on, picture them now. Imagine if you could get 6 of them for just $2.49. How about 9 for just $3.49? Or 20 of them for just $4.49? Woohoo! Well, no, you can, but not for long. Get yours by the 16th of April. From 11 a.m. until 16th of April in store and by delivery. Delivery price uplift and fees apply. Subject to availability, price and participation in the
Hi, I'm Danny Dyer, and welcome to What's That Smell? Oof, smoky with a hint of burgers. It's my barbecue apron. Luckily, I can make this smell like freshly picked lilies. Just pop it in the washing machine, add some Surf Tropical Lily laundry detergent, and... oh, my fave. It smells like my dream holiday. Get long-lasting fragrance with natural essential oils with Surf laundry detergent. You can make anything purr with Surf.
I guess aware there's a pretty huge civil war going on all across America.
It's the movie event of the year, says Playlist. A thrilling, heart-pounding epic, says IGN.
Every instinctively says this is death.
5 stars, says The Telegraph and Den of Geek. A must-see, says Cinema Blend. We can't wait, says GQ.
So you're American? Well, what kind of American are you?
Civil War, in cinemas everywhere now. Experience it in IMAX.
Kick off on talkSPORT with Ladbrokes. We play together. Terms and conditions apply. 18 plus weekends away to walk.
Thursday night, the Europa League, live on talkSPORT 2.
West Ham versus Bayer Leverkusen. Coverage from 7, kick-off 8 p.m.
Guys in the crossbar, he's back in!
Thursday night, talkSPORT 2.
And he's game on!
Football fantastic.
60 live commentaries in the month of April on the talkSPORT network, including another one tonight. So we'll take you around the grounds with all the goals from Europe, the EFL and the National League on talkSPORT. On talkSPORT 2, it's Champions League commentary of Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain with Danny Mills and Ian Dancer. Time now to get an odds update with Ladbrokes.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Ladbrokes. We play together. Terms and conditions apply. 18 plus weekends away to walk.
And Chris Wood from Ladbrokes is with us. Champions League tonight, Barcelona heavy favourites and Atletico Madrid lead Borussia Dortmund from the first leg as well. What are we thinking?
Yeah, no, in the Barcelona game, obviously Barcelona cracking his own first leg, but kind of fancy PSG to overturn it. Usman Dembele got loads of joy in the first leg. You can have them in 7-2 to score. Obviously, you've got the ex-Barca connection there as well, which can often come back to haunt teams. But the other bet I like there is the lad playing at left back, Nuno Mendes, got forward a lot in the first leg. Came back in 40-1 to score the first goal, 14-1 to score any time. PSG also available at 11 to qualify, which looks fine. Dortmund Atletico looks a bit of a cagier affair. I think Simeone will do the usual thing, try and sink out a 1-0 for Atletico. That's available at 12-1. Or you can back into win for 0 at 6-1. Also looks like it might be a night for Antoine Griezmann, should be on penalties, and you can back him at 2-1 to score any time.
One championship game tonight. It's a big one for Southampton. I'm sure the favourites to be Preston at home.
Yeah, absolutely massive favourites. They're 3-10 at the moment, so it doesn't make much appeal just to win the game. But they're really struggling to keep clean sheets. Only got 1 in their last 9 championship games. You can back them to win the game in both teams scored 13-8. Some of the bigger correct scores as well. 4-2 is available 25-1, 3-2, 16-1, and 4-3 at 50-1. And Adam Armstrong up front in a really attacking lineup. He's available to score 2 or more at 11-2.
If you're moving on to tomorrow night's Champions League games, and both sides are all square. City take on Real Madrid and Arsenal away to Bayern Munich. They're both live on the talkSPORT network.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, not least because I'm going to be watching those down at the pub. It should be a great night. Man City, I think they should close it out against Real Madrid. Both teams actually got a really similar lineup to last season. When Man City won 4-0 at home. You can back them to win a 0 at 9-4. De Bruyne is available at 13-5 to score at any time, 11-10 to assist, and Joseph Guardiola, I think set pieces could be a big thing. You can back him at 12-1 to score any time as well. In the Bayern-Arsenal game, I think Arsenal are the better team in the first leg. Obviously they've got a big point through, but so much pressure on Bayern now. Kane obviously going to be the main man for them. He's basically carried them all season. We're back in to score 2 or more at 11-2. But I think Gabriel Martinelli, if he starts to be the man for Arsenal, you can back him at 3-1 to score any time.
That's great, Chris. Thank you very much. I was looking at the latest odds with Ladbrokes 18 plus begambleaware.org.
Odds update on talkSPORT with Ladbrokes. We play together. Terms and conditions apply. 18 plus begambleaware.org.
Yeah, Arsenal commentary on talkSPORT tomorrow. City will be on talkSPORT, so I'll be live from the Etihad tomorrow from 7 on talkSPORT. Thursday we've got 3 European commentaries. Lille against Aston Villa in the Conference League is on talkSPORT 2 at 5:45. Villa 2-1 up from the first leg. Liverpool are 3 down going to Italy to face Atalanta. That's live on talkSPORT in the evening. A lot of people seem to fancy Liverpool to turn that around. West Ham are 2 down as they host German champions Bayer Leverkusen. Alan Pardew, who took the Hammers to an FA Cup final, is on co-commentary duty for that on talkSPORT 2 on Thursday night. More European live commentaries for you on the talkSPORT network.
Kick-off on talkSPORT with Ladbrokes. We play together. Terms and conditions apply. 18 plus begambleaware.org. Kick-off on talkSPORT with Ladbrokes. We play together. Terms and conditions apply. 18 plus begambleaware.org.
Happy birthday. May this year bring you happiness.
And XTB's investment plans.
Wait, what?
You don't know? XTB's investment plans are a great way to start achieving your goals.
Absolutely. Choose your desired ETFs, select a funding methods like auto-investing, allocate your assets, and you're good to go.
And the best part? It's zero commission.
Download the XTB app and start passive investing with investment plans. For monthly turnover equivalent of up to €100,000. T's and C's apply. Your capital is at risk. The value of your investments may go up or down.
In people's postcode lotteries many draws, your ordinary postcode can deliver some rather extraordinary news. Because a share of £17.3 million must be won. And there are prizes every day. So join the 70% of postcodes across Great Britain that are already playing. And sign up your postcode before midnight on the 30th of April. Good things come knocking with People's Postcode Lottery. BTL managed lotteries on behalf of good causes. 18 plus conditions apply. Play responsibly, not available in Northern Ireland.
Nice grooming. It must be great with Skull Shaver products. Smooth and fast head shaving experience with Pitbull Shaver. 90 seconds and done. For face shaving, one line shaver with innovative features. Do you need a simple haircut? Use Beast Clipper. 5 minutes and done. Do you need to shave your back or somewhere else? We have easy and fast solutions. For ladies, beautiful and fast butterfly kiss shaver. Skull Shaver products have over 100,000 5-star reviews worldwide. Find out what's new in grooming at skullshaver.co.uk.
Glove-Box Goodies is now on at Arnold Clark. Choose from 3 amazing gifts when you buy a used car. Choose from a Road Angel dashcam, JBL tuned-up earphones, or a £50 Amazon.co.uk gift card. Don't miss out. Get your Glove-Box Goodies at every Arnold Clark branch in the UK. Find us at arnoldclark.com.
Imagine delicious crispy chicken McNuggets. Go on, picture them now. Imagine if you could get 6 of them for just $2.49. How about 9 for just $3.49? Or 20 of them for just $4.49? Woohoo! Well, now you can, but not for long. Get yours by 16th of April. From 11 a.m. until 16th of April in store and way delivery. Delivery price subject to supply. Subject to availability, price of participation may vary.
There are all sorts of fans who make racing what it is. The armchair expert who knows it all, right down to what the horse had for breakfast. The country gents head to toe in tweed, and the ladies with their extravagant hats. The banana-suited stag-do lads, and the nan who just backed the horse because it has a funny name. Whatever kind of racing fan you are, don't miss the Coral daily download every morning from 6 on the Superstar Breakfast on talkSPORT with Coral. We're here for it. 18 plus begambleaware.org.
It's game on coming this summer. Hear unrivaled coverage of UEFA Euro 2024 live on talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2. Unbelievable. The biggest football tournament in Europe. The passion and prowess of the world's biggest sports radio station. Oh, yes! Broadcast broadcasting unmissable outbursts 24 hours a day, 7 days a week throughout the entire tournament. UEFA Euro 2024 Germany. Come and sing to talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2.
You're listening to kick-off on talkSPORT, where we're taking you around the grounds live from Bratton Park, which should be a promotion party, possibly a title party tonight. We're 8 minutes away from kick-off. Sprinklers are on the pitch, fans filling the seats in the stadium as well. On talkSPORT 2 tonight, there's live Champions League commentary at Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain. Let's remind you of the teams. With the commentator Ian Danto.
Just one change for talkSPORT 2, please.
talkSPORT 2 for news broadcasting.
Be a promotion party, possibly a title party tonight. We're 8 minutes away from kick-off. Sprinklers are on the pitch, fans filling the seats in the stadium as well. On talkSPORT 2 tonight, there's live Champions League commentary at Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain. Let's remind you of the teams with the commentator Ian Danto.
Just one change for Barcelona, carrying that 3-2 lead into this second leg. Sergio Roberto suspended, so Pedri comes in for him. Ter Stegen in goal, Koundé, Araujo, Koubasi and Cancelo the back four. Pedri and De Jong holding in midfield, and then Jamal, Gundogan and Rafinha in behind Lewandowski up top. As for Paris Saint-Germain, 3 changes. Hakimi back from a ban, Zaire Emery and Barcola also come in. Asensio, Lee and Varaldo miss out. So Donnarumma in goal for the Parisians, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Hernandez and Mendes in the back four, Zaire Emery, Vitinha and Ruiz in midfield, Barcola and Dembele flanking Mbappe up front. Live on talkSPORT 2 at 8. It's Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain.
I'll keep you updated with that. And Borussia Dortmund against Atletico Madrid, the Spanish side 2-1 up from the first leg on talkSPORT tonight. Tomorrow night is
talkSPORT 2, please.
talkSPORT 2 for news broadcasting.
Live from the Etihad. And we've got Bayern Munich, Arsenal, live commentary from the Allianz Stadium on talkSPORT. And Arsenal against Bayern Munich with a tie in the balance, 2-2. Gunners already in Germany, and Mikel Arteta has just been speaking to the media in Munich. He's keen to see his team embrace the passion of the occasion after a tight first game.
Emotion is needed in football, is tweaking it, tweaking and touching the right button in the right time for the team to be always stable, be high when it has to be hyped. And I think we did that really well in London, because after scoring the first goal, we had a game that we had a big chance to score the second one, and then suddenly in 5-10 minutes they are ahead, and we were really controlled, really mature, not to throw everything away in that moment, find our rhythm, our moment to score a really good goal, and the reaction of the team was straight away to try to score the third one.
Now, if there's a night on talkSPORT to get the juices flowing, it's this one, a promotion party. And tomorrow night as well, 2 incredible Champions League quarter-finals, second legs, and both of them live on the talkSPORT network. And Mikel Arteta setting the tone there, fighting talk from the Arsenal manager after a draw last week against Bayern Munich and defeat at the weekend against Aston Villa. Let's just focus on events here at Bratton Park for a moment, because on the morning of January 20th last year, my phone was buzzing. Numerous people were asking me if it was true that Portsmouth had appointed as their new head coach John Mousinho, the Oxford United player coach working at the time at Oxford with Carl Robinson. There was disbelief because Portsmouth is a big club in League One. Various experienced managers have tried and not stayed the course. Danny Garlick and Jackie Paul Cook appointing a head coach with no head coach experience in the club, with big expectations like Portsmouth, was seen as a huge risk. Well, less than 18 months later, they're on the brink of promotion, and Mousinho's just picked up the League One Manager of the Year award. And at that awards night on Sunday, talkSPORT's Ian Abraham spoke to Mousinho and was asked about the journey to the top of the table.
It's been a real whirlwind. It's gone by very, very quickly, and I think, to be honest, surpassed our expectations, not just mine, but as a football club. We wanted to be a top 6 side that was competitive this year, and we've managed to hopefully go a bit further than that if we actually get the job done on Tuesday night. And we've been there for a long, long time at the top of the league. And yeah, if we do manage to do it, I think we'll look back on the season very fondly, because from where the club has been over the past few years, I think everybody involved in the club will tell you it's a fantastic achievement for the football club to be able to do this.
I hate using cliches, but I suppose Portsmouth are a sleeping giant. Has that woken up now?
I think once hopefully if we get the job done on Tuesday, I think that's the first step towards it. And the second step will be to re-establish ourselves in the Championship, because it's no easy feat. It's a hugely competitive league. There's a lot of money going around, a lot of huge clubs coming down from the Premier League. There's some massive clubs in League One, and we've probably seen this weekend, we've got the big clubs coming up into League One as well. So I think the first step to sort of re-establishing that will be to make sure that we make a fist of it in the Championship, and we know we'll have the backing from the owners over the next few years to gradually establish ourselves. And to be honest, the long-term plan is to become a Premier League football club again. That's easier said than done. We don't talk about that flippantly, but it's definitely an ambition for everyone in the football club, and I think we hopefully make it happen.
There you go, John Mousinho, the Portsmouth manager, as we await the teams coming out 3 minutes before kick-off here at Fratton Park, which has just about filled up apart from the corner away to our right, which should be filled with Barnsley fans, not like on a Tuesday night. A set of fans that aren't happy with their manager, even though we're in a proud place, but it's all about Pompey tonight. And given the fact that they are unbeaten in 16 almost since mid-January, you would expect them to get at least a point tonight. Barnsley not in form. Let's bring in Dean Ashton as the team make their way out at Fratton Park, which, when things are going well, is a cauldron of noise, always. And tonight, with promotion and the title and the expectations on this crisp spring evening, you can hear the noise at Fratton Park. These fans are back, and they've got their team back as well, and they're heading back to the second tier of English football. They've not been there for 12 long years. And Dean Ashton, what a job. First full season as a head coach, John Mousinho, and he's about to win the title. You can't argue with him being manager of the year in League One.
Not at all, and whoever it was who made that decision, I'm pretty sure is sat back smugly, knowing they took a big risk, but they must have known behind the scenes what a good coach he is. And it just shows in this sort of modern era that there are so many great coaches in and around this country, maybe just behind the scenes, but there was this manager merry-go-round that was so hard to get on if your name didn't fit. Well, now it just shows that these coaches are being given an opportunity. It's not always going to work, but it clearly worked for Portsmouth, a fantastic club with massive amount of history, and those fans will have felt every single day the difficult times, and they should, rightly so, enjoy this, because they've had an unbelievable season to only have lost 4 games and played the way they have done, and they should celebrate that.
Well, they've gone through the extremities, Dean, haven't they, really? Winning the FA Cup in 2008, and since then, near liquidation, nearly dropping out of the Football League altogether. And I think there was a spell the last few years or so where they've been kind of stuck in League One, if you like, where they thought it was never going to happen. Well, John Mousinho has made that happen, but, you know, fans don't like it to be boring. It certainly has never been boring at Portsmouth.
No, it hasn't, but I'm pretty sure if you ask those fans, I don't think they would have wanted it to have been as topsy-turvy as it has been, but it seems like there's genuine stability there now, and if they can go on and build on this, you know, you just don't know how far that could take Portsmouth because of that fantastic support that they have.
Dean, for the time being, thank you very much. The mascots, I think more mascots than players on the pitch right now, but they're lining up for the photo shoot before scampering off the pitch, all wearing their blue Pompey shirts. Crowds as punch to be out there on the nights when their heroes could secure promotion and the title. And as James was saying earlier, surprising team news, Colby Bishop, 20 league goals, but not asked to start on such a huge night in Portsmouth's history. You just wonder how he might be feeling on the bench. Could it be that the script is written for him to get on later and seal the goals that seal promotion and the title for Portsmouth Football Club? The Barnsley players all in white get set to kick us off. Portsmouth is still in a huddle as the fans make themselves heard here at Fratton Park, which is such an old school stadium. There's pillars and posts seen the way, wooden stands and toilets that you wouldn't normally go to. But you have to. As we get ready to break from the huddle, the keeper goes back to his nets. And it's Barnsley who will kick us off here at Fratton Park on what should be a massive night. talkSPORT taking you around the grounds, bringing you all the goals as they go in. And we are underway. Another game's getting underway in League One, League Two, and the National League. Goals as they go in, taking you around the grounds on talkSPORT tonight, live from Fratton Park, and on talkSPORT too. They'll keep you updated with all the goals during their Champions League commentary. Oh, Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain, before England defender Danny everything else. Alongside, pick of the bunch, Ian Danza.
Thanks very much, Adrian. Yes, Danny alongside me with less than 15 minutes before this cracking Champions League quarter-final second leg gets underway. It was a wild first leg in the Parc des Princes between these two, and it ended up with Barcelona taking a 3-2 advantage back here to the Olympic Stadium in Barcelona. Remember, the Camp Nou is being refurbished at the moment, so Barcelona have a temporary home. And we all remember the 6-1 7 years ago when Paris Saint-Germain had won the first leg 4-0 and thought they would put us through, only for Barcelona to roar back and win 6-1 in the Camp Nou, including a last-gasp Sergi Roberto goal that knocked out Unai Emery's Paris Saint-Germain. Since then, Luis Enrique has taken charge and he now returns to Barcelona, where he won the treble 9 years ago, and his captain was Xavi, who is the current Barcelona manager, but Danny Mills is leaving Barcelona at the end of this season, no matter what it seems. He made this decision after they lost heavily home to Villarreal, and it seems he's not returning. I wonder whether, a Champions League win might change his mind.
He'll probably make his mind up and say, no, that's it, I'm definitely going. Go out on a high. Unlikely to repeat that a second time around, wouldn't he? So I guess it's a bit like Jurgen Klopp. I know Sir Alex Ferguson retired, or said he was retired and changed his mind halfway through, but then did. He's obviously made his mind up. Maybe being a manager of Barcelona is not for him. Sometimes people try it. If he's not enjoying it, you have to love it. I know there's a financial element to it, but I think being a manager, being a head coach, 24/7, it's a vocation as much as anything. You have to love it and be desperate to do well. And I think maybe he's looked around and looked at, what Pep's done, and, up to Man City, he had, 3 years and 4 years on a break. Jurgen Klopp's now getting burnt out. It's tough. The pressures that come with it, constantly have to deal with players and issues and everything else. I get it, he clearly doesn't need the money. He doesn't need the kudos of, from what he's won. So if he's not 100% in it, then walk away and enjoy it.
Well, money's been a slightly more precious commodity for Barcelona
but not for Xavi.
But not for Xavi, no. But in terms of what they've been able to spend and what they've been able to add, it's a very different time for a side that used to buy, Suarez, Neymar, you can call it what you will. I think it might have benefited Barcelona in one respect. We see so many high-profile elite football clubs that spend, I don't know how much on their academy system, and it never seems to produce any talent because the board is always swayed by spending big money on talent.
Barcelona's academy is all
But La Masia is producing 2 young talents that we'll hear from tonight. Pau Kubasi at centre-half, who's 17, and Lamine Yamal, who's 16, and they're being trusted with starting berths in Champions League quarter-final nights.
And there's other players in that squad that have gone through the system as well, all the way through. That is one of the best academies on the planet, simple as that. The technical ability, the belief, the understanding what players have to go through is absolutely superb. So it's no surprise that they produce player after player. They're also going to have probably the pick of half the players in Spain and South America and other countries. So do you want to come to the Barcelona Academy? Walk through that academy and look at the list of names on the wall. It is ridiculous. Champions League, World Cups, European Cups, everything.
It's going to be a brilliant game this tonight. Paris Saint-Germain desperate to atone for a few tactical errors that they made. More on that in just a moment. You're listening to the Champions League live on talkSPORT 2 with Village Hotels. Find everything under one roof for a great breakaway at Village Hotels. 10 minutes away from kick-off in the Olympic Stadium in Barcelona. Stay with us for full live commentary of Paris Saint-Germain's trip to Barcelona. 3-2 to Barca from the first leg.
Champions League live on talkSPORT 2 with Village Hotels. With 33 locations across the UK, Village Hotels have everything under one roof for a great breakaway.
Place Bet for life and you could. £10,000 every month for 30 years. set for life. Play now on the National Lottery app. Terms, rules and procedures apply. Players must be 18 or over.
Not everything in golf makes sense, but buying pre-owned clubs does. With Golf Bidder, an official partner of the PGA, that helped millions of golfers over the last 25 years find quality and affordable clubs to improve their game. So while you may not always trust your swing, you can trust our clubs. Golf is difficult. Buying great value pre-owned clubs is browse thousands of premium clubs and use code talkSPORT5 for 5% off at golfbidder.co.uk.
Nice grooming. It must be great with Skull Shaver products. Smooth and fast head shaving experience with Pitbull Shaver. 90 seconds and done. For face shaving, one line shaver with innovative features. Do you need a simple haircut? Use Beast Clipper. 5 minutes and done. Do you need to shave your back or somewhere else? We have easy and fast solutions. For ladies, beautiful and fast butterfly kiss shaver. Skull Shaver products have over 100,000 5-star reviews worldwide. Find out what's new in grooming at skullshaver.co.uk.
Imagine delicious crispy chicken nuggets. Go on, picture them now. Imagine if you could get 6 of them for just $2.49. How about 9 for just $3.49? Or 20 of them for just $4.49? Woohoo! Well, no, you can, but not for long. Get yours by the 16th of April. From 11 a.m. until 16th of April in store and via delivery. Delivery price uplift and fees apply. Subject to availability, price and participation may vary.
Jump into a Skoda Plus approved used car with 11.4% APR representative plus £750 deposit contribution. Solutions PCP. 2 years servicing, 2 years warranty, 2 MOTs, and 2 years roadside assistance. To use when driving to places like your 2-year-old's tooting party in Tooting tomorrow. Skoda approved use event available from the 15th to the 29th of April. So visit your local retailer today. Skoda. Indemnities may be required at participating retailers. Vehicles up to 8 years and 100,000 miles of activation. Skoda Finance.
Get the biggest sports stories first and fast with the Backpage Review on talkSPORT with Tesco Mobile for Business. Listen to talkSPORT Breakfast every weekday morning from 6 for the latest breaking Backpage news, plus unbeatable reaction, opinion and comments. The Backpage Review on talkSPORT with Tesco Mobile for Business. Join Tesco Mobile and get business phone bills for up to 40% less than the big mobile networks. Tesco Mobile, everything helps. For applicable terms and verification, see tescomobile.com/business.
The passion, the pain, and the poetry of the beautiful game.
Overhead kick! Brilliant goal!
The Champions League live on talkSPORT 2.
Yes, indeed. Just over 5 minutes to kick off in the Olympic Stadium. Barcelona against Paris Saint-Germain. Live commentary from myself, Ian Danter, and Danny Mills, a former Champions League semi-finalist in his Leeds United days. He's alongside me. There are games that are underway around the country in the EFL. And also there's another Champions League tie tonight. I'll keep you in touch with events between Borussia Dortmund and Atletico Madrid. Atletico 2-1 up as they travel to Dortmund for the second leg. But there's plenty of goals early on in the EFL. And you heard from Adrian earlier, Portsmouth wanting to hold a promotion party, but Barnsley spoiling it because they lead at Fratton Park through their top goal scorer, Devante Cole. Port Vale in trouble at the foot of League One. Trailer home to Wigan Wanderers, David Wheeler with an early strike for the Chairboys. Colchester trying to get themselves safe. Lead Grimsby Town at the bottom of League Two with the Tom Hopper strike. Mansfield will be promoted with a win tonight at the top of League Two. They're already a goal up against Accrington Stanley. George Marison back in League One. Peterborough looking to secure a playoff berth. They trail at home to Fleetwood Town, who are desperate for the points to get out of trouble, although they look doomed. But Bosa Lowell has put the Cod Army one up at London Road. Those are the goals we have for you in the EFL so far tonight. I want to ask Danny Mills ahead of kick-off before the teams come out about what Luis Enrique got wrong tactically in that first leg for Paris Saint-Germain, because you said there was a lot of disjointed football over there, a lot of issues with ball being given away cheaply.
But they couldn't defend. Simple as that. Their defending was absolutely horrific. They were really, really poor. You know, the goals. One of the goals for the Fabinho score was a straight ball over the top of straight line. We're talking about supposedly world-class international defenders. Okay, occasionally you get done with a diagonal ball and a straight run, or the opposite way round. But straight run, straight ball, you should pick that up all day long. You know, that should have happened. The third goal, again, was just bizarre. Christensen comes on, tallest man on the pitch, possibly the best header. It's a free header from the corner, 3-yard natural goal. Simple as that. I mean, it's not, you cannot allow that to happen. Yeah, both teams gave the ball away an awful lot. It sounds really strange, but it wasn't a great game at 3-2. You know, some mistakes led to the goals. There weren't a huge amount of chances in the game. Mbappe was very, very quiet. I expect him to be different tonight.
There were some great goals. There were some great goals. Dembele's strike against his old club. I mean, he's not scored many since coming to PSG. That was only his second goal, and his second goal could be against the team he left in slightly controversial circumstances in the summer, and Rafinha took his second goal beautifully from Pedri's lofty pass. So, in amongst the poor possession, there was some quality, but it was
tiny moments. Yeah. And for two teams that we have come to expect, Barcelona, we all communicate about time and time again. Okay, maybe under Pep or Luis Enrique, whatever. But PSG, the stars that they've had, I think the stars they've got now, I'm looking at that game thinking they should be better than this. You know, there's so much talent on display. Both teams, I think, lacking confidence. PSG looks a little bit off the pace at times. I still think there's always a problem when they come to the latter stage of the Champions League, because generally they play games week in, week out, 75%, 60% at times. So they're not always used to having to play at 95, 100%.
And Barcelona have had to get used to playing at the Olympic Stadium this year, whilst Camp Nou is getting a bit of a facelift. This stadium much smaller by comparison to their usual home, a capacity of around 57,000 as opposed to the Camp Nou's 80,000-90,000. Incidentally, Portsmouth have equalised against Barnsley in that game in League One. Kusini Yengi has equalised at Pratt Park for Pompey as the Champions League theme rings around this stadium. Both sets of players standing in line. And whether Paris Saint-Germain can do to Barcelona what they did in their last knockout stage meeting in the Champions League. That was in the 2021 season. Kylian Mbappe hat-trick in the Camp Nou saw Paris Saint-Germain through in the end. They made the semi-finals that year, but no further. Paris Saint-Germain, who never won the European Cup or the Champions League, coming to the house of the 5 times winners with a former Barcelona coach and player in charge, trying to mastermind this comeback. Today is the day, as said Luis Enrique about this match in his pre-match press conference, about coming back from a League One defeat, a League One defeat rather, for the very first time. Just a reminder of the team news. One change for Barca. Pedri in for the suspended Sergio Roberto. So it's Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Jules Koundé, Ronald Araujo, Pau Kubasi, and João Cancelo the back four. Frenkie de Jong, Ilkay Gundogan and Pedri in the midfield three. Lamine Yamal and Rafinha either side of Robert Lewandowski in attack. And as for Paris Saint-Germain, they made 3 changes from the first leg. They didn't play at the weekend. French sides in Europe given a rest by the French footballing authorities. Hakimi, Zaire Emery and Barcola recall. Asensio, Lee and Beraldo drop out. So it's Donnarumma in goal. Achraf Hakimi, Marquinhos, Lucas Hernandez and Nuno Mendes in the back four. Warren, Zaire Emery, Coutinho and Fabian Ruiz the midfield three. Ousmane Dembele, Bradley Barcola and Kylian Mbappe the front three for Paris Saint-Germain tonight. Our referee comes from Romania, István Kovac, a very experienced European official. We'll keep you in touch with events at the Westfalenstadion, where Borussia Dortmund are entertaining Atletico Madrid. The winners of the match we're bringing you, Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain, will play the winners of that tie between the German and Spanish sides. So every chance of an all-Spanish semi-final, just as there's a chance of an all-English semi-final. And of course we'll bring you Bayern, Arsenal and Real Madrid, Manchester City live tomorrow night across the talkSPORT network. But our concentration tonight here on talkSPORT 2 is in Barcelona. Xavi once again coming up against his former manager. Xavi was playing for Barca the last time they won the treble when Luis Enrique was the coach. Walsall take the lead against Swindon Town in League 2. Walsall just 3 points off Crawley. Chance of playoff place still potentially in the Saddlers' hands. I'll keep you updated with any further goals surrounding EFL football. Ready for the op in the Olympic Stadium. Barcelona in their red and blue stripes. Paris Saint-Germain there chase it of all white. Get us underway. And straight away they float the ball downfield looking for Bradley Barcelona playing on the left of the front three. Looks like Kylian Mbappe is indeed playing right through the centre. With Ousmane Dembélé, the former Barcelona man, on the right-hand side of the front three. Marquinhos has the ball for PSG, midway point of his own half, was able to play it right back in the first leg in the absence of Achraf Hakimi, and didn't seem to enjoy that role very much, Danny Mills.
No, as you said earlier, looks a little bit like a fish up a tree. Not seen that too often, to be honest.
He's defensively lit.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I tell you what I am expecting this game, goals. I said after the first leg, you're betting, man. Get your money on both teams to score, because neither team defended particularly well. 3-2 will obviously say that. PSG have to defend much better this evening.
Lewandowski loses possession in the centre circle, and they're trying to get Mbappe in behind, but he's shoved by Kubasi. No, says the referee. Mbappe returns to him, gets swiftly to his feet at the edge of the tee, and Barcelona really clear. Whistles around the stadium, 0-0.
Yeah, good strength from Kubasi. He's very, very well there. Mbappe looking to get in behind. Mbappe never really got into the game in the first one. Even Lewandowski. I think Lewandowski had one header.
It's Zaire Emery charging forward for Paris Saint-Germain. Worked out to the right-hand side, but it won't make its way out to Ousmane Dembélé. Now Lewandowski trying to run down the far left-hand side of the field and keep it in play. She couldn't do the pole.
He had one header in the first leg, from 6 yards on, and he headed it away from goal.
It does seem extraordinary, doesn't it, that you get a 3-2 scoreline in that first leg and neither Mbappe nor Lewandowski got involved on the score.
Well, they had one shot each. Yeah, that's almost the strangest thing within that. This is starting similar to the first leg. It was the first 10 minutes, it was frantic.
Well, it's Paris Saint-Germain that have had most of the territory in these opening couple of minutes. It's 0-0. Remember, it's 3-2 to Barcelona from the first leg, and I'm sure you know by now that away goals no longer count in European football. So the fact that Barca scored 3 in the Parc des Princes counts for nothing, really.
Which I think is right, in honesty. I think you've seen already. It makes for better games. You know, teams are going to be a little bit more attacking, especially in that first leg.
Well, they took it out the EFL playoffs a good 20 years ago, plus that idea, and the playoffs has definitely benefited from it over the years. So here comes Paris Saint-Germain with Fabio Ruiz down the left-hand side. Now Barcelona, this talented youngster, finds Fabio Ruiz down the left-hand side of the area. Checks onto his left, tries to roll it back to the edge of the box. Coutinho tries to drive, it's blocked by De Jong. And Lewandowski again trying to hold the ball up inside his own half. He was fouled. That's a free kick to Barcelona, just shy of the D. And the Romanian referee wants a quiet word in. Marquinhos is here, 0-0.
Tell you what, I'm not going to mess with that referee, am I? I mean, he's got his sleeves on, he's got some guns on, hasn't he?
He's a unit, is that Kovac?
Yeah, he's certainly like, oh, I'm not going to argue you, mate, I'm not going to do as I'm told. But yeah, I think the game has started at frantic pace. It has. And it's very, very similar to the first game. And sometimes I think with both teams not as strong as they used to be. You know, when you look at their play for both teams, that's pretty fair to say. After the first 10 minutes is when mistakes started to happen.
Peterborough 1, Fleetwood 1. Peterborough back level at London Road in League 1 through their big striker Malik Motherstill, whose goal took them to Wembley in the EFL Trophy that I saw at Blackpool a couple of months back. Barcelona gives the ball away just in front of their own defensive third, but Araujo was bailed out by Frenkie de Jong. Barcola breaks it right through the middle. Now once again, Lewandowski wrestling for the ball, loses out, and it is again high tempo. And as you were saying watching the first leg, Danny Mills, possession being squandered by both sides rather cheaply in these early exchanges, 0-0.
Yeah, I said it was the first leg. I think Barcelona gave it away more in that game than Sergio Busquets in his whole career. It was just sensational. Well, you've seen it already. Barcelona already got 4 minutes in, unnecessarily giving the ball away 3 or 4 times. You can't do that against quality opposition.
De Jong finds Araujo, midway point of his own half. Rolls it up to the halfway line. Very neatly turned out to the right wing by Lewandowski. And it's clipped in field, but he won't find his way through to Barca at the edge of the area that Yamal was trying to feed it through back to the Polish striker. But here's Mbappe, picking it up on the right-hand side for Paris Saint-Germain. Being held up for the moment by Kovacic. He has to work it back in the end to Hakimi, back in the side tonight. He had to serve a suspension in the first leg. Bolton 0, Shrewsbury 1 in League 1. Bolton 4 points off Derby with the game in hand they have tonight, trying to get an automatic spot. But Daniel Udo has put Shrewsbury ahead at the tough heat Community Stadium. Not always. It's Dembele getting the whistles you might expect from a former Barcelona player, but he does well to feed it out to the left wing, and Barcola up to the left-hand corner of the area. It's a Fabian Ruiz who tries to turn and shoot, blocked by Araujo, but it's still with Paris Saint-Germain. Zaire Emery leaves it for Dembele, down the right-hand side of the box, gets to the byline, and wins the corner kick off Joao Cancelo. First corner kick of the game, and it goes to PSG at 0-0, 6 goals.
Well, it definitely looks like PSG are just going to go for it. You know, it's simple as that. They're going to throw the kitchen sink out and everything and try and get a goal very, very early on.
They only want 1 goal to level matters. Bit of pushing and shoving. Cancelo and Fabian Ruiz standing right next to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. They're the only 3 players in the 6-yard box. Most others are massed just outside of it. Now there's a few others moving in to that 6-yard area. Right, put it out from the into the near post, headed out by Lewandowski. Drop out of play, 10 yards from the corner flag on that far right-hand side for a PSG throw. 7 minutes gone, 0-0 on talkSPORT 2 in this Champions League quarter-final, second leg. Hakimi can't get past the challenge of Cancelo, slides in well. Brought away for Barcelona down their left-hand side by Gundogan, but he's been dispossessed. Here's Paris Saint-Germain again with Fabian Ruiz. Coutinho chips it out to Nuno Mendes, the left back, moving forward into the Barcelona half. Out to Barcola, stationed on this left wing, up against Jules Koundé. Let's roll it back 15 yards for Nuno Mendes. Now Mbappe takes over, down the left-hand side. He's past Koundé to the byline. Tries to send across and is blocked by 2 Barcelona players. Put clear once again, Lewandowski goes down, looks for a free kick, and gets nothing from the referee. 0-0. Danny Mills pounce on the right-hand side.
It's very interesting, isn't it, that referees in the Champions League, the directive seems to be let things go a little bit more. You know, little nudges, little pushes that often we see, we get annoyed with, if we're honest. You know, given free kicks given in the Premier League. European referees are clearly told, no, don't give those, let it go. Let the game flow a little bit more. And I think they get a better game for it. But players surprised because it's almost a different set of rules to what they're used to in club football, or sorry, in league football.
We're only a couple of months away from Euro 2024, when that may well bear out with the referees. They go to that tournament in Germany. We're there, we're all over it on talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2. Ousmane Dembele treads on the ball.
He's had a Mills.
Goes out for a throw. He's had a Mills moment, as it's known in the trade.
Yeah, he tried a trick and he's fallen over the ball.
And the Barca fans who were not enamoured with the way he left the club to go to PSG, he said he was never going there, then he pitches up. I think Xavi, in his pre-match press conference, said it tasted bad, that move. So the home fans absolutely loved that moment where Dembele lost possession. Free kick being given to Paris Saint-Germain on halfway. It's been a helter-skelter opening 9 minutes. Very little pattern to this game, but Danny Mills, Paris Saint-Germain will at least be content that for the most part they've kept Barcelona out their half of the field.
And this is the sort of similar to the pattern of the first leg, really. And you can see what I'm trying to say there, that you expect a moment both teams hardly giving the ball away. They'll keep feeling each other out, but it's sort of mistake after mistake. Give the ball away. No one's getting hold of the ball and dictating the play.
You sense if somebody can have a 10-minute spell, but then I guess Barcelona did have a 10-minute spell in that first leg from 2-1 down. Next thing you know, they were 2-1 up. Here's Barcola for Paris Saint-Germain in the penalty area, left-hand side, being watched by Koundé, tries to wriggle his way past it, rolls it back to the edge of the area. Vitinha tries to tee up a teammate. Hakimi's coming field. Now it's Nuno Mendes. Tries to pass it out to the left-hand side, but he was hurried into the pass by Yamal, and it goes out of play for a Barcelona throw. We played 10 minutes, still 3-2 on aggregate to Barca, 0-0 on the night. Danny Bills.
There you go, you just kick that straight out of play. Which is, you'd expect that from maybe League 2 player under pressure, wouldn't you?
Free kick's been given, a bad throw-in has been given for Paris Saint-Germain. Barcelona didn't work that very well from their own throw-in. So it's midway point of the Barcelona half, down the near side to us, the Paris Saint-Germain left, both taken by Nuno Mendes, throws it back towards halfway, where it's picked up by Lucas Hernandez. Mendes loses out as he was dispossessed very swiftly indeed down that left-hand side by Yamal. De Jong in the centre circle, looks for Yamal, who's 16 years young on this near side for Barcelona, 10 yards inside the Paris Saint-Germain half, rolls it back to Koundé. Now De Jong, who's got Zaire Emery at his back, and he nudges De Jong to the ground, and that's a free kick, and Zaire Emery told very quickly by the referee, step away from the ball. Here comes Germain for Barcelona, down the right-hand side, but he's forced to go back once again to Koundé, the right back inside his own half. Now Araujo for Barca, trots into the centre circle with the ball at his feet. Then plays it out wide to this near side of the right, Yamal, who cushions a header into his own path. Faced up by Nuno Mendes, goes on the outside, superbly across the face of goal, and it's touched in for an own goal. Barcelona extend their aggregate lead. Rafinha's claiming it. I'm not sure whether it actually took a touch of a Paris Saint-Germain defender, but all the credit to Lamine Yamal for the strength to get past Nuno Mendes and fire the ball across the face of goal. It's touched in, and Barcelona lead on the night and on aggregate. 4-2 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night.
Great from Lamar down the right-hand side, that's fantastically well. Shows Mendes a clean pair of heels. Struggled a little bit in the first game. Mendes was very, very physical against him, but once he gets past him, he's going to pop it across his right foot. He does, and he flicks it with the outside of his right foot. And again, Rafinha's just behind, waiting for the tap-in. And it actually hits his knee.
He knew very little about that. Rafinha came off his left knee.
He knew nothing about it.
He was trying to attack it with his right leg, and it came off his left knee. And Rafinha, who scored twice in the first leg, scores again tonight. And now Paris Saint-Germain have got that massive mountain to climb that Adrian Durham spoke about at the start of our show this evening. Because they now have to find 2 goals to force parity in this Champions League quarter-final. And after an opening 13 minutes, Danny Mills, in which Barcelona had very little attacking intent, suddenly they're ahead.
Well, I'm not trying to be some sort of clever expert here, but I told you we could think of the best.
And here's Dembele again, not getting the better of his man. Cancelo, who tried to go on the outside on that time and just took it straight out of play. Elsewhere in League 2, Notts County 0, Stockport 1. Could be Stockport's title tonight, having won promotion, and Paddy Adams giving them the lead at Meadow Lane.
Yamal did fantastically well down that right-hand side. In the first leg, he looked a little bit nervous at times. It's completely understandable for a player of his age. But Nuno Mendes was very, very physical with him in that game. Got right over there, he just went again there.
But he wrestled the ball off Yamal.
He did that a lot in the early stages of the first leg, and it sort of, he went to his shell a little bit. So that run will give him a world of belief and confidence.
From Paris Saint-Germain down their left-hand side came to nothing, but Bradley Barcola, who's just 21 years young, scored once in the Champions League this season, was a Lyon player before he moved to PSG. Referred to Marco Asensio, who definitely didn't have a good night in the first leg, playing as a false nine. But a wasteful crossfield pass for Barcelona gives PSG a throw again. Midway point of the Barca half, down the Parisians' left-hand side, as we approach the quarter-hour mark on talkSPORT 2. Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0. 4-2 on aggregate then to Xavi's team. But here's Barcelona receiving the ball left-hand side, and a lovely reverse pass gets Fabian Ruiz away. Level the edge of the area, looking to take on Pedri. Got past Pedri for the moment, and then Araujo just takes the ball off him very cleanly, and away comes Germain, but that's trapped the defender Barcola and put it out of play for a Barcelona throw. 1-0 the score on the night, 4-2 on aggregate.
Do you understand what I said now? I said the first game was frantic, was chaotic, no real quality, nobody dictated the play, no one controlled the game. It was very, very much like this, end to end. Yeah, it's turnover the ball, incredibly, turnovers were enormous for two teams of this quality. Exactly the same things happened here this evening.
When you consider the talent that's out there, it is surprising. It is like a League One game.
Well, everyone hardly touched the ball.
Yeah.
You know, and you think, you know, as experience, as a leader, the ball's like a hot potato in that midfield. You're now 1-0 up on the night, two goals up on aggregate. Barcelona just need to put the foot on the ball, calm things down a little bit.
Yes. But instead, here come Paris Saint-Germain again, looking to find their way back into the game. Coutinho carrying the ball downfield, a good 40 yards. Finds Barcola, left-hand corner of the box. Further down the left-hand side of the area, Fabian Ruiz, cross to the far post, flicked away by Cancelo. Will it go out for a corner? Yes, it will, off the corner flag on that far side of the field. PSG's second corner of the night. They trail 5-0 and 4-2 on aggregate. They're taking the corner short to Hakimi, right-hand corner of the area. Plays the cross in, and Mbappe heads it with the top of his head, way over the crossbar. And he wasn't really marked there, clearly Mbappe. He'll be disappointed with that effort. It's a goal kick to Barcelona, 1-0.
It's not his greatest strength in the world, is it? You know, heading the ball. That's a free header. He's got to be better in that situation. You still expect him to at least hit the target.
Reminder that Mbappe has scored 13 goals in 11 Champions League knockout ties. He's not to be trifled with, even though he didn't score in the first leg. 17 minutes gone. Barcelona holding sway then, but not in control, as you've heard Danny Mills describe. It's not a controlled league they have here, it's a very chaotic league.
That's why I also said that Manchester City must be watching this, Arsenal must be watching this, and if we can get through, I think the winner has to come from the other side of the draw. I cannot see these two teams going all the way. I don't think that would be strong enough.
And the other two teams in this half of the draw are still 0-0 in Dortmund. It's Dortmund 0, Atletico Madrid 0, so Atletico still 2-1 on aggregate from their first game of the one.
And the first commentator last week, obviously Atletico were 2-1 up. I went, if there's one team that can keep a clean sheet, it's Atletico. And within about 10 seconds, they conceded. You know, but I think, you know, this half of the draw, I think is much more.
Now Dembele trying to stretch his legs on the right-hand side. Couldn't get past Cancelo, and Kabassi who put it out of play. And Kabassi's, I think he was accidentally trodden on by Dembele as he slid the ball out of play for a throw, and that's just going to add to Dembele's pantomime villain status amongst the supporters. Big goal in the Championship. Southampton lead Preston by a goal to 0. Shea Adams. Southampton 7 points off second with the game in hand. Played just 41 matches, 5 to play. They could still have a same automatic promotion, the Saints, and they lead at St Mary's. Stockport County 2 at Notts County, and it's another for Paddy Madden. Barcelona win the ball back, down the left-hand side of the area. Rafinha trying to slip it in to the area for a terrific run from Gundogan, who made his way to the box, but Donnarumma, who's another player that looked besieged by doubt in the first leg, slighting and touching out a play for a Barcelona throw which has been taken from the wrong place as far as the referee is concerned.
Yeah, Donnarumma made some huge errors in that game as well. Again, uncharacteristic. You know, I know he's young, but he's got so much experience.
Well, 108 appearances for Barca since he moved from Milan, and 61 caps for his country. So you're right, he's not inexperienced, but he did not cover himself in glory in the first leg, Gianluigi Donnarumma. And they've got Cameron Navas as another goalkeeper. Lovely cross from Rafinha into the box. Only half it. Lewandowski fires over wastefully. Big chance for the big man to extend Barcelona's lead on the 20-minute mark. But he just couldn't keep the shot down. And PSG have a goal kick at the end of it all. 1-0 Barca.
It's got to hit the target. Again, not sure what sort of defending that is. Mendes just swings a right foot at it. He goes straight to Lewandowski, 13, 14 yards out. Leans back and hits it over the bar. He's got to hit the target from there.
He must have grazed the crossbar on its way over from Robert Lewandowski. Crawley 0, Barrow 1 in that battle to hold on to a playoff spot in League 2. Barrow lead through Emil Aqua. With Barrow starting the night one place ahead of Crawley. So the Sussex club having a bit of a blip at the worst possible time. Paris Saint-Germain trailing here, and they've got a throw as Nuno Mendes hit the ball against Lamine Yamal on this near side. 21 minutes gone on talkSPORT 2 in this quarter-final second leg. Ian Dancer and Danny Mills with you, with both English clubs in action tomorrow night. Arsenal with that 2-2 scoreline going to Bayern on talkSPORT tomorrow evening at 7. Manchester City entertain Real Madrid with a 3-3 scoreline from the first leg. That's here on talkSPORT 2 at the same time. Barcelona win the ball back inside the PSG half. A strong header clear from Lucas Hernandez, but it comes back Barcelona's way down the left-hand side. Cancelo can't make his way further down that left-hand side. So it's turned back in field to Marquinhos. He looks for his goalkeeper Donnarumma. He doesn't just move it downfield, he gave it to Nuno Mendes, but instantly Germain, who claimed he won a throw off Nuno Mendes, but nothing doing, says the referee. You're listening to Barcelona 1, PSG 0 in the Champions League, live on talkSPORT 2 with Village Hotels. Visit villagehotels.com.
It's a fantastic game to watch. It is end-to-end, it is frantic. I think you just have to get your head around that it's not the Barcelona and PSG of old. And the quality, well, the quality players out there.
What would it be like to play in, Dan, if you were out there? You'd be your head in, wouldn't it?
Well, the Barcelona that I played against, we didn't touch the ball for 65 minutes. Yeah. that was the difference. You know, Xavi played in that game, Luis Enrique played in that game. And literally, we did not get out of our half for 60 minutes, I think. The 4-0 there, very, very quickly. It's not that type of Barcelona team anymore. They don't, against the bigger teams, they don't dictate, they aren't able to just keep the ball and pass it around that wall like a Manchester City now.
And that's they trying to get to the game. You might drop the Zaire Emery in the centre of the Barcelona half. Tries to feed out to Dembele, won't find its way out to him. De Jong wins it back. He flicks the ball down the left-hand side, asking Rafinha to give chase for Barca, but that trips out of play for a throw to PSG. Still 0-0 in Dortmund between Borussia and Atletico Madrid, so still 2-1 to Diego Simeone's side in that other quarter-final second leg.
And I guess possession stats are Dortmund by about 80% in that game.
Quite possibly. Dortmund having a strange old season in the Bundesliga, and of course Bayer Leverkusen now champions of that division. You'll hear their game against West Ham. talkSPORT 2, Thursday night in the Europa League. Bayern with that 2-0 lead they got in the first leg in Leverkusen. West Ham beat by Fulham on Sunday in the Premier League. Here's Barcelona for Paris Saint-Germain. Carrying the ball deep into the Barcelona half. Trying to square it across the edge of the area for Fabian Ruiz, but it was touched behind. So a third corner of the half for Paris Saint-Germain, but they trail by a goal to nil, and Dembele, who's gone across to take the corner, gets the whistles. again, just as you like, Baham fans, he gets it all wrong, and he goes straight to the side netting at the near post. Not enjoying himself out there, Ousmane Dembele, so far.
How much to play? I mean, and just kicks the corner straight out of play. That's really poor.
The goal kick to Barcelona, which I'm not sure whether the intended short. Araujo just rolls it to ter Stegen, who gets to the edge of his area and flips it up to the halfway line, but it drifts beyond Lewandowski.
It's almost like they talk onto that. Yeah, it's a very strange flight of the ball.
Bolton Wanderers 1, Shrewsbury Town 1. Cameron Jerome, veteran EFL striker, has equalised for the Trotters. It's 1-1 there up in Bolton. Here's Barcelona for Paris Saint-Germain. Good ball down the left-hand side to get Fabio Ruiz away. Messi going with him. Fabio Ruiz holds the ball up for a moment. Plays it infield to Mbappe. Down the left-hand side of the box. Trying to make room with the byline. Gets the cross in. And left in the air by Araujo. Poor clearance originally. But it will drop for Nuno Mendes, who nods the ball cleverly past Jamal, and then tries to go on the outside of He does well, Nuno Mendes, and wins a corner. Well, as it's come off, Nuno Mendes left the ball. It's actually a goal kick. That was good, tenacious work by the Paris Saint-Germain left back to try and get an opportunity going there.
It's just breathing frantic, isn't it? It's just incredible. Again, I don't think either team has had a strong ball in 5-6 months now, in one go.
Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate to Barcelona. You're listening to talkSPORT 2. Paddy Madden's got a first half hat-trick for Stockport County as they lead 3-0 at Notts County. They are going to be champions tonight of League 2. Here's Dembele up to the edge of the area, tries to whack it goals, and it comes off the back of Joao Cancelo and drifts out of play for a throw-in. Shrewsbury are back in front at Bolton. Cameron Jerome only just equalised for the Trotters, but the Shrews, who've got very little to play for, although they are only 6 points ahead of Port Vale in the final relegation spot, are back in front.
Sometimes that's the way, though. Yeah, so God the goal at the end of the season. The team something to relax, with no pressure on.
Here's Barcelona for Paris Saint-Germain, down the left-hand side of the box, rolls it back, and it's driven goal, great save, and Mbappe denied by ter Stegen, who fronts to his right. Mbappe sliding in 10 yards out, must have felt certain he's going to score. Saved by the German, but it's a corner. Taking quickly down the left-hand side, Dembele, right-footed in-swinger. Attempted pick up by Zaire. Mbappe heads the goal, clear off the line. We know like at Barcelona.
In the last 5 minutes now.
It feels like it.
Do you feel like it's just absolutely ridiculous, isn't it?
Rafinha tries to drive it in field from the counter-attack, and it's put out a play by Hakimi for a throw. Well, ter Stegen made a great save initially. Barcola pulling the ball back intelligently for Mbappe. Great strong wrist from the keeper, and then from the corner, the ball was headed up in the air by Araujo. It was definitely on target from Kylian Mbappe, but he was denied by Jules Koundé, who headed clear because I think ter Stegen was beaten.
I think you can say though that head is not Mbappe's strongest asset. I think that, again, that was a little bit off the top of his head. He shot the ball that he didn't quite catch cleanly. And I think that just gave ter Stegen the opportunity to get down and push it away with his right hand, to save that very split second to see it. So often you see those that get cut back, zipped in at the near post. I'm sorry, he shouldn't have beaten the near post, but the keeper's simply got that time to react. If he doesn't catch it quickly, he's able to save it.
That's the voice of Champions League semi-finalist Danny Mills on talkSPORT 2's hit from Paris Saint-Germain. Barcola brought down. What's he going to give here? He's given a free kick just outside the area and a red card for Ronald Araujo. A straight red card for the Barca centre-half for denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity. As suddenly Bradley Barcola was playing behind. He was roundabout level with the penalty area when the challenge happened.
I think this might be overturned, though.
And Araujo is wagging his finger saying, no, 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 that was not a foul.
I'm not convinced.
He puts his arm into Barcola's shoulder.
There's a high bar. That's not a penalty. Well, it's not a free kick, sorry.
It's a free kick, right? Because the challenge definitely starts outside the area.
No.
Is he denying a clear goal scoring opportunity? Now, VAR in Lyon, in Switzerland, will surely get involved in this. The referee looks to be quite adamant that his decision is final.
And no one can argue with it.
Well, you mentioned it before, he's a tough man, Mr. Kovac. And he's explaining to Araujo, who's still refusing to leave the field, that he has got to go. And suddenly, Paris Saint-Germain, if this decision is upheld, a massive, massive opportunity for Luis Enrique to put one over on his former employers.
Yeah,
But they still have to find goals.
I don't think it's a foul. I don't think there's enough in that to say that that's a foul. But we're still sort of waiting for the VAR checks. There's no replays on the screen, no information.
The referee is saying to Araujo, I'm in charge, get up. And Araujo is still arguing the issue.
Very different.
And he stares at the referee as he suddenly and finally turns away in exasperation and moves toward the near touchline. We're seeing a replay of the incident again. Certainly Barcelona might appear to have had the beating of Araujo for pace. That's why he put the challenge in. Was there enough on the challenge for Barcelona to go down? The referee says yes. And that means a straight red card for the Barcelona centre-half. Half an hour gone. Barca 1, PSG 0, but it's now 10-man Barca who've got to protect this 2-goal aggregate lead that they now have. And it's their forward striker, Ousmane Dembele, standing over the free kick at the edge of the penalty area to the left-hand side. A 4-man Barca wall in front of him. Dembele steps up, right-footed and puts it wide. So it'll be a goal kick that Barcelona will restart with, and everybody will now just take stock of what's happened, including myself and Danny Mills.
I'm surprised that that's why he doesn't take this, in all honesty. Can't believe it. Free shot from the edge of the box. You'd think that would be a backwards sort of distance, wouldn't you? Try and bend him in the far corner. I think it's very, very harsh. He touched him. What Fink's already said. Lewandowski's had some cruel challenges that the referees let go so far. There's been other challenges. There seems to be a much higher bar in European football. Having said that, VAR also seem to have a higher bar, and they tend not to get involved. They don't like to overrule the referees, do they? They would rather again the on-field decision, whether right or wrong, whether we think it's right or wrong.
They take a look at his own Kovac and go, I'm not arguing with him, I'm the same as you.
But I think we've seen that in Europe already. If the referee makes the decision.
Now Mbappe trying to get in behind Koundé. Great interception from Jules Koundé sliding into Mbappe. Just for a second looked like he was getting through. Meanwhile, Southampton have gone 3-0 up in short order against Preston in that one championship game. Shea Allen's got the second for his second of the night, and Stuart Armstrong has just scored the Saints' third. Do not rule them out.
Oh, what are they now? 4 points behind.
Yep, and don't forget their final game of the season is at Leeds United. Fabio Ruiz with a cross from the left-hand side.
Have they got the rest of the players? Well,
Yes, I think they have, yes.
I mean, they've got a huge show.
Now, Araujo is still watching on from the sidelines. I think the law states that you're not allowed to watch once you've been sent off. You have to disappear back to the dressing room. But Araujo is having none of that. Incidentally, it was Jordan Shipley that scored Shrewsbury's second at Bolton to put them 2-1 up. No signs of Xavi making any defensive substitutions. Of course, he can't call on Andreas Christensen tonight, who came on in the first game because he picked up a booking and is therefore suspended. But he is going to make the change now. Inigo Martinez is going to come on, and the player that's having to make way is the 16-year-old Lamine Yamal. And I guess in terms of experience, that's no great surprise. That's no reflection on the youngster.
No, not at all.
But Xavi's just got to do something.
It will hurt, and it's never nice to be brought off, early on in the game. But he has to, at this stage, in a game of this magnitude, 1-0 up, 2 on aggregate, a man down, you need all the experience you can get.
Borussia Dortmund lead Atletico. They brought the tie level at the Westfalenstadion. Julian Brandt, with 10 minutes to half-time there, makes it 1-0 on the night, 2-2 on aggregate. Here on talkSPORT 2, Barcelona lead 1-0 on the night and 4-2 on aggregate, but crucially, they are now down to 10 men after Ronald Araujo's straight red card. How clever do Paris Saint-Germain box from this point on now? Barcelona's players just gone down off the ball. Lewandowski after a challenge from Achraf Hakimi. His former teammate at Borussia Dortmund, let's not forget.
It's holding his head, isn't it? You need to see it again. The referee's given the foul.
Now, you wonder from this point on how much they just collided. There was really nothing malicious in what Hakimi did. Just trying to run back into a defensive position, and Lewandowski almost tried to hold his ground like a basketball player, trying to draw a foul.
Lewandowski tried to block it, didn't he? From advancing. Didn't move, and Hakimi just sort of boxed into it.
But maybe that's the tactic. Barcelona to try and get an even game out.
They are going to have to slow the game down as much as possible, try and keep the ball better than they have done. They have to ride their luck at times. I'm expecting it now to be one-way traffic.
Barca won a free kick after a really hefty challenge from Lucas Hernandez on the halfway line. So the change has been made. Inigo Martinez, who came to Barcelona in the summer after nearly 5 years at Athletic Bilbao. 3 appearances in the Champions League so far this season for Barca. Martinez, so he's gone straight in at centre half, in place of the centre Araujo. Hakimi for Paris Saint-Germain. After Dembele station on the right wing. You always don't need me to tell you when Dembele is possessing because of the reaction from the supporters around the stadium that I'm sure you can hear. And Mbappe now picks it up left-hand side for Paris Saint-Germain. Desperate to get themselves at least level on the night before half-time and get back within a goal of Barcelona on aggregate. Dembele again, level with the edge of the area, right-hand side. Skips past his man, pulls it back from the dead ball line, he gets it in play. But he couldn't find a teammate, and Cancelo looks to bring it away for Barcelona, clips it down the left-hand side, but nowhere near the intended target of Rafinha. And that's what happens when you get a right-footed player playing at left-back. Sometimes those balls downfield don't find their target.
I think now it's just going to be an onslaught. It's going to be wave after wave attack from PSG. Barcelona might have to resort to hitting a few longer balls, which they did actually in the first leg. They're quite happy to do that, try and get Rafinha in behind it, especially with his face and Germain obviously now got on. But I think it's going to be very, very difficult now.
Luis Enrique, he's just going to bark out instructions, barged into Jules Koundé, the Barcelona right back by accident. He did apologise to Luis Enrique, in fairness to him.
I thought he had better reason than that.
Well, he was quite the player, wasn't he?
Some player.
And he was quite a manager at Barcelona, led them to the treble 9 years ago, and Xavi was his captain when they won the Champions League in 2015. That's the last time Barcelona lifted the old trophy. Dembele again gets no change out of Cancelo as he charged down the right-hand side, and then Hakimi brought Cancelo down. Free kick to Barcelona, and at this moment in time, Danny Mills, they lead 1-0, they're a man down, but they're 4-2 for an aggregate. They're actually managing this stage of the game quite well.
They're actually calmer now, they've come down to 10 men, aren't they? They're not frantic Barcelona. I think they've accepted that, okay, we're a man down, let's try and calm it down, let's try and take the sting out of the game. Take our time over free kicks, if we have to play long at times, we'll do that. And they actually look a little bit more secure at the moment.
That's Danny Mills alongside me, Ian Dancer on talkSPORT 2. 38.5 gone. If you're tuning into Champions League Live here on talkSPORT 2. Barcelona, a goal up and a man down. They have a 4-2 aggregate lead at the moment. Through that Rafinha goal early in the piece. Dortmund have just scored a second against Atletico. They're now ahead on aggregate against Diego Simeone's men. Ian Matson on loan from Chelsea. Here comes Barcola across the vertical. Dembele turns it in against his own club yet again. The law of the earth strikes against Barcelona. And Kylian Mbappe gets a booking. And so does Inigo Martinez for a bit of afters after the ball went into the net. But what matters is the man who put the ball in the net was the man that's been cheered since minute one. But Ousmane Dembele on the right-hand side latched onto Barcola's cross from the left-hand side of the area. Everybody missed it. Great finish on the half volley by Dembele into the roof of the net. And PSG are level in this first half on the night. Now back to the goal of Barca. 1-1.
What a finish this is. It comes from the left-hand side all the way across the 6-yard box. It's a difficult ball. It's bouncing. Bounces twice before it gets to him. He has to take it on the volley. Cancelo slides in to try and put him off. There is a goal check. I have no idea what for, but perfectly good to me. I can't see a check over a goal given without a shadow of a doubt. There's nothing wrong with that.
Now you see, that's the VAR I can get on board with. Yeah, when they have a look for 10 seconds and decide.
Well, I think there's anything in there that he was potentially debatable within that. But it's a fantastic finish at the far post.
Only his third goal for Paris Saint-Germain since his move from Barcelona in the summer, and his second goal came last week in the first leg.
It's a difficult finish as well. It's bouncing up, it's on the volley. He does incredibly well to control it.
Here it is again. Dembele trying to slide it down the right side of the box for Hakimi, who was on the underlap. But Barcelona get it clear, and now the game is on. The game is really on. Barcelona still have that one goal advantage. It's now 4-3 on aggregate to Xavi's men. But they've now got just over 50 minutes of football to play out, with a man down and a Paris Saint-Germain front line that looks hungry for more.
Well, the bookies on back, I did predict both teams would score. Although after the last leg, you've got short odds on that.
I can't remember what Alex Dunn said from William.
No, it was about 500 to 1 on, I think. You wouldn't have got huge odds on that. No. But it just goes to show that neither team can really defend. And had it to stay there.
Mbappe going through the middle, takes the ball down on his chest. It was well dealt with by Kovacic, whose credentials as a young centre-half are going to be tested severely from this point on. At just 17 years of age in his breakthrough season, he's going to have to play really well alongside the substitute Martinez to keep Paris Saint-Germain out anymore. Here is Zaire Emery. Finds Dembele, brings it down right-hand corner of the box, faced up by Cancelo. Rolls it back to Vitinha, who tries to shot from the edge of the field. Whistles over the bar, and it's a Barcelona goal kick. 1-1 on the night, 4-3 on aggregate to 10-man Barcelona.
If Barcelona will take that, that's not a huge issue. Shooting from 25, 30 yards. We're just in the replay of was it on the side or not? Yes, by about 2 yards. Yeah, I think you can even see that with a naked eye. You don't need 3D imaging for that one, do we?
Not at all. The semi-automated offside. It's something that's been brought into the Premier League, although midway through next season. Why they come up bring it in at the start of the season, so it's a level playing field for the whole campaign is, I've no idea.
Because it's the Premier League. We like to do things a little bit differently.
They certainly do.
No, but I think, you know, the 3D imaging is fantastic when it's time. When it's really that waterfall or kind of gives you a real clear image, rather than those stupid red and blue lines that we see from week to week. At least you get a proper idea of what body part is offside.
2 minutes to half time. Rafinha was barged into by Nuno Mendes, so Barcelona get a free kick just inside the PSG half of the field on the Barca right.
Bonkers game, isn't it? Exactly. The first leg is exactly the same. It's just like you've got no idea who's in control of this game. No idea where the next goal is going to come from.
I think the quote that I've used before is the ball's going to need a paracetamol at half time, because it's just getting whacked and kicked everywhere without, at times, a great deal of finesse, but at other times there were some sublime touches out there, not least that finish from Dembele that's brought Paris Saint-Germain level on the night. And here they are again with Barcola, down the left-hand side in the last minute of normal time. Skips inside Kunde, still going Barcola, volleys it across the face of goal. Dembele couldn't get on the end of that, that was just hit too fiercely by Bradley Barcola, but This is, as Danny Nielsen said, the pattern of the game that we're likely to see for the rest of the game. The front three of Barcelona testing, the front three of Paris Saint-Germain rather, testing Barca's backline time and again. 1-1.
Although, Stegen still really hasn't been tested, has he? I think he's had one save to make. Okay, he had to do absolutely nothing about the goal at the back post. Fired into the roof of the net. Fantastic volley from Germain. But apart from that, he hasn't really had a save to make.
Goal kick downfield from Ter Stegen, tried to get Rafinha away, but Fabio Ruiz did really well, and then he clattered into Pedri on halfway, and that's a free kick Barcelona's way. As we're about to move into added time at the end of this first half, you're interested to see how much the Romanian referee's added on. 3 minutes is what he's elected to add on at the end of this first half. And this is anybody's. I could see any result happening at this point. I could see extra time, Danny. I can see Barcelona hanging on somehow at this scoreline, looking for Fabio Ruiz. Incidentally,
you can see PSG get another one and then running away with it and scoring.
Yeah, anything is possible the way this game has developed.
And this is why I think the other half before, we'll be looking at these two games and thinking, yes, if we get to the final, we should win.
Dortmund are 2-0 up against Atletico Madrid on the night, so they lead 3-2 on aggregate in the Westfalen Stadium. And they're in stoppage time at the end of that first half as well. Bit of treatment for the Barcelona player, which will eat into these 3 minutes of added time. It's already begun. There's going to be a bit more than the 3 before the half-time whistle goes. Rafinha back on his feet.
Just getting another look at the goal.
Yes, the Barcelona goal where Germain outpaced Mendes, played it very carefully across the face of goal with the outside of his left boot, and Rafinha put it in with his left knee. He was going for the ball with his right leg, knew nothing about it, but he celebrated anyway, as you should.
Oh, definitely. Just swing and miss, wasn't it, with his right foot? He hit his standing leg and went in. It's not how, it's how many. He's got the one, that's not a problem.
Pedri's got a marshmallow up his nose.
Yeah.
To get a blow from a flop. Yeah, flop off his touch from the contact that brought that free kick.
I think Germain Mendes is expecting Germain to cut inside, which is what he did a lot in the first game. But this time he used his pace down the outside, and we're expecting him to whiz it across over his right foot, but he doesn't. He uses the outside of his left foot. Very, very clever play from the youngster. Great goal.
1-1 on the night, 4-3 on aggregate to Barcelona, but they're down to 10 men, remember. 2 minutes of the additional 3 have been played, but there'll be a bit more to come. Because of the delay with that injury to Pedri. Dembele, who equalised for PSG, receives the ball right-hand side. Flips it infield to Vitinha. Vitinha squares it to his left for Nuno Mendes. Barcola waiting on the left-hand side. It's crossed over the far post. Dembele! Across the face of goal, and only just narrowly wide. Not sure whether he was going for goal. We're trying to find a teammate with the ball back across the face. As it was, it skewed off the outside of his right boot and only went just wide of Ter Stegen's right-hand post. Goal kick, 1-1 on the night, 4-3 in aggregate Barca.
I think he's trying to put that back across goal. Just having a look at his eye line, and then he goes, oh, it nearly went in. I think he just got that a little bit wrong. It almost squeezed in at the far post. Very, very close.
3 minutes of minimum stoppage time have gone as Lincoln City take the lead at Oxford United early in the second half. Remember, Lincoln started in 98, Oxford in 6th. Daniel Mandrieu for Lincoln, who lost their first game in 17 at the weekend to Wigan Athletic. On one hell of a run under former Leeds coach, Michael Stuvala. Here's Lewandowski for Barca at the end of this first half. Full played in field looking for Pedri. One back by Paris Saint-Germain. And it's headed up to halfway, but Jules Koundé just steps in and hoops it high into the Barcelona night sky. Headed forward by Cancelo, but Marquinhos will deal with that and send it back to his keeper, the giant Donnarumma.
If this was two teams, Dan, with different kits, that you didn't know, we'd never guess it was PSG versus Barcelona, would you?
Not really. Force out of plays is given away by Paris Saint-Germain in their own defensive third. Marquinhos asking too much and Bikini with the ball out to the right-hand side. So now Barcelona get a chance to get a long throw into the PSG box right at the end of the half. But Cancelo elects to go short to Frenkie de Jong. Tries to flick it with the outside of his left boot. Wasteful from Cancelo. And Paris Saint-Germain should be able to clear their line. The referee looks at his watch and puts his whistle to his mouth. He's going to bring the first half to a close in a minute, but wait a minute. Here comes Paris Saint-Germain with Barcelona. Plays the ball out to Mbappe. Left-hand corner of the box. Takes it down the left-hand side for Fabian Ruiz, who plays it back. And it's out of play for a corner which will not be taken because the referee blows for half-time after another frantic half of football between Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain. We started the night 3-2 on aggregate to Barca. Rafinha quickly extended that aggregate scoreline in Barca's favour to 4-2 by opening the scoring after great work on the right-hand side for Barcelona by Lamine Yamal. Rafinha tucking the ball away with his standing knee at the near post. But then it all changed. There was a red card for a foul that was deemed to be denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity by Ronald Araujo on Bradley Barcola. Straight red for the centre half. And then, wouldn't you just know it, the law of the X strikes again. Ousmane Dembele, who's been getting whistled and cheered all night by the Barca fans, equalised with a terrific half-volley finish from the right-hand side of the six-yard box. So it is 1-1 at half-time, 4-3 on aggregate to Barca, who are down to 10. Pick the bones out of that, Danny Mills.
Crazy, frantic. I think I need to turn the lights off, let you have a lay down in the dark room and get you a cup of tea. It's been absolute end to end. It's been balls given away. It's been littered with mistakes. Two fantastic goals. One slightly fortunate from Rafinha. Great play from the young lad Germain down the right-hand side. A fabulous volley at the far post from Dembele. Mbappe's been quiet lately, as he was in the first leg. Lewandowski's not really been into it. The referee has let the game go as much as possible. I still think it's a harsh red card. Not convincing enough in that for a foul. But high bar, VAR, they've gone with the referee's decision. They've allowed that to go. Barcelona can certainly be up against it in the second half.
I wonder what Luis Enrique is thinking about, whether he makes changes for Paris Saint-Germain at the turnaround. He's got a man advantage now, 45 minutes, if we assume that nobody else is going to get set up at this point.
What they need is a creative 8-10 in the side. That's what, if he's going to change anything, that's what he's got pace with Dembele down the right hand side. He's got sheer pace and skill with Mbappe. Barcelona wants to get the ball and run in behind. Obviously, Barcelona are going to sit back, and they're going to defend. If I was Xavi, it's like, right, come on. You have to defend properly now, and you have to defend in a serious way, not go forward at will, take care of the ball. So therefore, as they get a little bit deeper, it's harder to find space. Have PSG got that one player that can maybe just unlock a very, very rigid defence?
Well, when you look at that Paris Saint-Germain bench, you're looking for players in midfield. They don't really have many. They've got Ugarte as a holding midfielder, Soler, maybe Gonzalo Ramos as an attacker, Asensio can play deep, but there's not many options for exactly what you're talking about. Ugarte's the holding midfielder that could maybe have that calm head that Paris Saint-Germain might do to the base of midfield.
Yeah, so this is what, sometimes it's easy to think you just throw a load of attackers. It doesn't always work like that, because you end up in each other's space. You end up doing 4 up front, 5 up front at times, and the defenders don't have to move. Look, the way that you find space is by moving the defenders. So if there's always players within your eyesight, you just stay in your slot. And you think, well, actually, we're okay in that situation. But this is where Man City have been so impressive in the past, playing that false 9. There's nothing worse than a defender than nobody to mark, because you feel absolutely lost. So yeah, it'll be intriguing in terms of tactics in the second half.
Well, I tell you, to call it a fascinating second half in store would be putting it mildly. Myself, Ian Dancer and Danny Mills will bring you full second half commentary of this. So at the moment, Barcelona are 4-3 up on aggregate in this Champions League quarter-final second leg, but they are a man down. The score at half-time in the Olympic Stadium, Barcelona, is Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 1.
Champions League live on talkSPORT 2 with Village Hotels. With 33 locations across the UK, Village Hotels have everything under one roof for a great breakaway.
Let me go straight to the point. When you're laying a patio or driveway, you need Seeker Fast Fix. It's ready mixed, easy to use, and quick to apply. Plus, it comes in 5 colours, and you can use it in any weather. Transform your next project with confidence. Transform it with Seeker Fast Fix. And you'll finish a quality job in no time at all. Seeker stock is now at seeker.co.uk/landscaping.
In people's postcode lotteries made draws, your ordinary postcode could deliver some rather extraordinary news. Because a share of £17.3 million must be won. And there are prizes every day. So join the 70% of postcodes across Great Britain that are already playing. And sign up your postcode before midnight on the 30th of April. Good things come knocking with People's Postcode Lottery. PCL managed lotteries on behalf of good causes. 18 plus conditions apply. Play responsibly, not available in Northern Ireland.
Get 3 pieces of original recipe chicken, fries, and your choice of side for just $4.49 at KFC. That's a serious size meal for a seriously small price. The original recipe deal for just $4.49. Do the deal until the 28th of April, only at KFC. Participating restaurants only. T's and C's apply.
That's not simple. That's not simple. Well, that's simple. Insurance car insurance is simple, because when life is this complicated, finding a great deal shouldn't be. Great cover, great price, and a great app makes us one of the UK's top choices when comparing car insurance online. Hastings Direct. Simplicity is the best policy. For verification, see hastings.com/verify.
Jump into a Skoda Plus approved used car with 11.4% APR representative plus £750 deposit contribution. Solutions PCP. 2 years servicing, 2 years warranty, 2 MOTs, and 2 years roadside assistance. 2 years when driving to 2 places like your 2-year-old's tutu party and tutu tomorrow. Skoda approved use events available from 15th to the 29th of April. So visit your local retailer today. Skoda. Indemnities may be required at participating retailers. Vehicles up to 8 years and 100,000 miles of activation. Skoda Finance. Toodaloo.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the EFL. Wednesday night, the Champions League live on talkSPORT. Bayern Munich versus Arsenal.
Build up and banter from 7. Kick off 8 o'clock.
They've got a goal!
Wednesday night on talkSPORT 2, full of football.
talkSPORT Podcast League, outspoken, the best of wine from Jordan.
Now available in one unmissable daily podcast. He's going to be charged for a considerable period of time. It's a load of old hope. Final word on the final scores with Jim White. I really mean this with sincerity. And Simon the Saint George.
You kind of like the Saint. I think it's a Simon Temple outlet. I expected to hear the
outspoken out now.
Listen or download for free from your favourite podcast portal.
The playlist on talkSPORT 2. Top flight football conversation for the sporting nation.
You're going to be half fit at best. At best half fit.
All the big name views, news, and opinions that matter. Pull up your socks, lace up your boots, and get stuck in. Everyone, welcome to the show of Big Fever Pitch Build-Up, all in one mammoth sporting session.
In the face. I want to be in front of them.
The playlist, Friday afternoon from 5 on talkSPORT 2. Passion, heartbreak, glory, despair, triumph. On talkSPORT 2.
Plays it out wide to this near side of right for Yamalu. Cushions ahead of his 2-zone pass. Faced up by Nuno Mendes. Goes on the outside of him superbly. Across the face of goal. And it's touched in. Barcelona extend their aggregate lead. Rafinha's claiming it. But all the credit to the media now. And Barcelona the lead on the night. And on aggregate. The Paris Saint-Germain. Barcelona brought down. What's he going to give here? He's given a free kick just outside the area. And a red card for Ronald Araujo. A straight red card for the Barcelona. the centre half for denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Here comes Barcelona across the bench. He goes, Germain turns it in against his own club yet again. The Laura BX strikes and PSG are level in this first half of the night. Now back to the goal of Barca. 1-1. So a frantic first half on talkSPORT 2. Second half on the way shortly with myself, Ian Santa, and the former Champions League semi-finalist with Leeds, Danny Mills. Let me update you on scores domestically, also in the Champions League. I should say that it's half-time in the Westfalenstadion, where Borussia Dortmund lead 2-0 on the night against Atletico Madrid. Goals from Julian Brandt and the unknown Ian Matson, which gives Dortmund a 3-2 aggregate lead in that quarter-final. In the EFL, half-time at St Mary's, Southampton doing what they need to do to keep the top three a bit concerned about the Saints' progress. They lead Preston by 3-0. A brace from Shea Adams and Stuart Armstrong with the third. That's a half-time. These games in League One all into the second half and approaching the hour mark. Bolton 1, Shrewsbury 2, Bristol Rovers 0, Cambridge 0, Burton 1, Cheltenham 1, Oxford 0, Lincoln 1, Peterborough 1, Fleetwood 1, Port Vale 1, Wickham 1, and Portsmouth 1, Barnsley 1. Portsmouth looking to seal promotion tonight. In League 2, Colchester 1, Grimsby 0. Colchester looking to try to make themselves safe. Crawley 0, Barrow 1. Crawley hanging on to that final playoff spot. Mansfield 1, Accrington 0. At stays like that, Mansfield are promoted along with Wrexham and Stockport into League 1. And Stockport are set for the title tonight. They lead 4-0 at Notts County. Walsall are 1-0 up on Swindon as they bid to close in on a potential playoff berth right at the end of the season. And in the National League tonight, FC Halifax Town 0, Ebbsfleet 0, Oxford City 0, Bromley 2, Oxford City already relegated, Rochdale 0, Boreham Wood 0, and Wealdstone 0, Eastleigh 0. So you're bang up to date with all the scores at half-time. And the live football keeps coming thick and fast this week. Tomorrow, 2 huge Champions League quarter-final second legs. The first legs were incredible, so expect the same level of drama, and you can hear both games across the talkSPORT network.
These are special nights, Champions League nights. Here come the gunners who are around the edge of the area. Trossard! Yes! Get him! There it is! Really wise in goal!
A beautiful opportunity that hasn't happened in this club for 14 years to go to the semi-finals of the Champions League.
Kane for number 3! That's it! Harry Kane scores twice!
Takes centre stage at the Bernabeu with an absolute thunderbolt.
They don't need to prove me anything. I know them quite well and I rely on them.
And a marking rate to South Friday, and what a volley into the corner. And it's all to play for at the Etihad Stadium. It's crunch time. The only place to be is talkSPORT.
So make sure you get the app. If you don't have the talkSPORT app already downloaded to your phone, it allows you to swipe effortlessly between talkSPORT and talkSPORT 2 for our commentaries tomorrow night. On talkSPORT tomorrow, it's Bayern Munich welcoming Arsenal to the Allianz Arena. 2-2 from the first leg, with the Champions League being Harry Kane's final hope of a trophy this year. Now, he doesn't believe the season has been a failure, despite this distinct lack of silverware.
From the club's point of view, it will be a foul season if we don't win anything this year, because we're expected to win. But then all we can do is take that into next year and try and turn that around. So, yeah, I think that's there's a harsh reality in winning and losing, and at all stages you can do a lot of good things.
Turn it down, please.
So, I don't think it's as harsh as that.
Turn it down, please.
I think the main thing for us right now is that we still have an opportunity to turn the season into a great season if we win the Champions League. So that motivation is still there, and as players you can only hang on to that. And yeah, if we can do something special tomorrow night, then of course that keeps that hope alive.
Harry Kane, Bayern Munich forward, will be part of the team, I'm sure, that takes on Arsenal tomorrow night. That's on talkSPORT, that second leg, with Jim Bradford and the former England striker and Arsenal fan, let's not forget, Darren Bent. He'll be alongside Jim for commentary on that. Adrian Durham, your host. And Adrian's going to be at the Etihad Stadium, and that's where Manchester City and Real Madrid will lock horns here on talkSPORT 2 of their quarter-final second leg. That's 3-3 from that thrilling first game in the Bernabeu. Sam Matterface and former Manchester City manager Stuart Pearce will be your commentary team for those quarter-finals. And that's why the talkSPORT app is so useful, because things can change on a knife edge. And it was a mad night when those two teams played down Hills last week, the two English sides. What prospect do you think there is of an all-English semi-final?
Oh, good job, I would say. Man City will have enough. Arsenal are a bit disappointed in the weekend. I think again, they can just say, right, go for it. You know, this is not the time to lose the ball. They've got some great players, great experience in there. I think we saw it in the first game. Arsenal have got more than that. Arsenal have shown generally defensively how good they are all season.
Goals going in elsewhere in the EFL. Mansfield have doubled their lead against Accrington. Stephen Quinn makes it Mansfield 2, Accrington 0. Mansfield are going up to League One after many years in League Two. Congratulations to Nigel Clubb and the Stags. It would appear to be there for the taking. Portsmouth 1, Barnsley 2. John McAtee's put Barnsley back ahead to try and spoil the party at Fratton. And maybe they come back to offer Notts County against Stockport County. But Corey Langstaff, top scorer in League Two this season, has got one back for Notts. Notts County 1, Stockport 4. Stockport will win the title in League Two tonight. But we are back underway at the Olympic Stadium, Barcelona. No changes at the break from the teams that we had at the end of the first half. I'll run through the lineups in just a moment. Paris Saint-Germain in their change strip of all white with a red and blue bar across the chest. They're attacking the goal to our right. Barcelona in their traditional red and blue. As Atletico Madrid get an early goal at the start of the second half in Dortmund to bring that tie back level at 3 apiece. What a game they got there in Dortmund.
I said last week that the team
Turn it up, like.
Unbelievable attacking prowess and attacking talent.
Well, here's Kylian Mbappe, one of the greatest attacking talents in world football. Trying to work his way down the left-hand side of the box. Back heels the ball against Barcelona. Wants a corner, but it's been given as a goal kick. So cut to the lineup for 10-man Barca. Ter Stegen, the goalkeeper. Koundé, Martinez, Kovacic, and Cancelo in a back four still. Then De Jong, Gundogan, Pedri, Rafinha and Lewandowski make up the 9 outfield players. For Paris Saint-Germain, Donnarumma the keeper, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Lucas Hernandez and Mendes, Zaire Emery, Vitinha and Fabien Ruiz, Dembele, Mbappe and Barcola. So remember, just tuning in, it's 1-1 on the night. Barcelona still have a 1-goal advantage on aggregate. 4-3 is the current aggregate scoreline. But as I was mentioning, they are down to 10 men with that first half red card issued to Ronald Araujo. And here come Paris Saint-Germain down the left-hand side with Barcola, who set up the equaliser for Dembele. Rolls it back, and it finds Vitinha, centre of the Barcelona half. Plays it out to Dembele. Right-hand corner of the area. Tries to go slow and then quick to get past his man. Keeps possession by the corner flag, and then wins a throw. Pedri, who stuck to his task pretty well. Crawley have equalised against Barrow. Their top scorer, Danilo Orsi, has brought them level down there at 6. Crawley 1, Barrow 1. Notts County got a second against Stockport County. Then the comeback is on. Dan Crowley, former Arsenal man, has got them further back into the game. And there's an own goal from Matt Hummels, who got Atletico back level on aggregate in Dortmund. Paris Saint-Germain in possession with Lucas Hernandez. Leaves it for Vitinha, centre of the Barca half. Rolls it out to the ever-willing Barcola on the left wing. He goes back and builds to Vitinha. Got a run from Hakimi into the box, but Vitinha running with the ball into the left-hand corner of the box, then feeds it out left for Barcola. And Mbappe drops deep to pick up possession. Checks it back into midfield for Marquinhos, the captain. Hakimi moving up towards the edge of the area. Goes for goal and uncertain goalkeeping from Ter Stegen. He turned it over the bar. He was going completely the opposite way to the way the ball went, and it didn't deviate. And somehow his left wrist turned it over the crossbar, and that could easily have gone into the back of the net. Big stroke of luck for Ter Stegen, 1-1.
I had no idea what he was doing there, what he was thinking there. I thought it had to be deflection, there's no sign there.
Coutinho with the cross to the far post. Barcelona brings it down, tries to drive it goalwards, but there was a deflection, and that made the gather much easier for Ter Stegen that time. But the shot from Hakimi didn't take a touch off a Barca defender. It obviously moved, and Ter Stegen saw it late.
I don't think he took it. See it from behind the goal. I mean, it didn't move enough for that to happen. Just a lapse in concentration, but very, very lucky for Ter Stegen in the end.
Well, look, you said it, Danny Mills, the pattern of the game would be that it would be attack versus defence. Paris Saint-Germain looking to bring the tie level on aggregate. They've only got one goal for Paris to do that. They're pushing already to start the second half. We played 4.5 minutes since the restart. 1-1 on the night, 4-3 on aggregate. Barcelona again, down the left-hand side for PSG. Got a goal on the outside of Germain. Good defending again from the French right back. And he plays it up to Lewandowski. And Lewandowski has been penalised for a foul on Hernandez, and he's going to get himself a yellow card.
Yeah, he knows he's protecting himself. He had 3 times in the first half where defenders came through the back of him. As the ball chipped up, and he knows something was coming. He put his arms out to protect himself. Yeah, and he just catches Luke Hernandez
On the side of the head with a forearm.
I think you get a count about right, because he's not gone with him. It's not a blatant elbow. He hasn't clenched his fist and given him one. Yeah. He's put his arms across him to try and protect himself from catching in the face.
1-1 here, 1-1 at the Poundland as well. Swindon equalised at Warsaw, Glatzel for the Robbies to try and dent Warsaw's late hopes of mounting a playoff challenge. Hakimi at 1-1 for Paris Saint-Germain. Tries to cross to the right-hand side. Deflected up in the air and headed clear by Gundogan. And his patience and calmness is going to be vital for Barcelona in the second half. He'll go Gundogan.
Well, they're going to need it because the fact that the second half has started already. Barcelona struggling to get out of their half at times.
And their record here in the Champions League at the Olympic Stadium is impeccable, 100% so far.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad though. Here's Dembele, we've got the equaliser. Finds Mbappe inside the team, plays it to his head. Fabien Ruiz slaps it wide of goal. Massive chance for Paris Saint-Germain to take the lead on the night and score level on aggregate. But Fabien Ruiz dragged his left foot shot on the wrong side of the post goal kick.
Unselfish from Mbappe. A little bit surprised he didn't take that on himself. Played it out wide and Fabien Ruiz discussed it. He tried too hard and too much pace on it. Hits it into the ground and pulls it well wide in the air.
Don't forget, once all these European ties are done tonight, tomorrow night, Thursday with the Europa League games, we're beginning with the 3 English sides across the talkSPORT network. Then Trans-Europe Express, Sunday night at 9 o'clock. There's essential listening on talkSPORT with Danny Kelly and Andy Brattle as they look to talk about all European football matters. And I guess they'll have a long chat about Kylian Mbappe, who I guess is auditioning for his inevitable move to Real Madrid for the performance in Spain tonight. But he's had a quiet night so far, as you just heard from Danny Mills there. Mbappe very unselfish in trying to set up Fabien Ruiz for that chance, rather than go for goal himself.
I mean, it's great, isn't it? You know, we're now in the business end of the season. Some great after set up, get these European pitches out of the way, some fantastic Premier League games, Championship, League One games, League Two games at the weekend, and next week there's more. You know, Arsenal, Chelsea, after Chelsea won last night, with fantastic confidence. Arsenal, what will happen after the Champions League? Will there be a hangover from that? Because it's tough for Arsenal. They play Saturday night and then Tuesday next week, so that's a very, very quick one.
Paris Saint-Germain were given the weekend off by the French Football Federation.
Well, and Spain must have done that as well, don't they? Yeah. You know, they play on a Friday night and they help it out. So, yeah, I mean, it's just great takes it right the way through to the end of the season.
Emery's gone in the second half. Barcelona 1, PSG 1. PSG down the left-hand side with Fabio Ruiz. Plays the ball infield. Nuno Mendes finds Mbappe at the edge of the area with his back to goal. Zaire Emery with a good ball for Dembele. Tries to lift the ball from the right-hand corner of the area, but it's blocked behind for a corner by Cancelo. PSG's fourth corner of the night, and Dembele, as you can probably hear, is the man interested in taking it to the right-hand side.
Well, let's hope he's scored better than his last one, where he kicked it out of play.
Yes, he went straight into the side netting. He's elected to take it short and roll it infield to Hakimi. Across to Vitinha. Space to try double goal! Over the goal! Vitinha! What a way to bring the side level! Magical strike! 2-2 Champions League games for Vitinha. And that was a strike along the deck of real quality from 25 yards out that beat Ter Stegen all ends up. It's 4-4 on aggregate. Paris Saint-Germain level on aggregate, ahead on the night, and we've still got over half an hour to play.
It's a magnificent hit, and I think this is because Barcelona are that player down. They've allowed Vitinha on the edge of the box have a little bit of freedom of space, thinking that he's no real danger. He must be 25 yards out, and he hits a right foot shot. He comes across it, I think the wet surface, he just hits into the surface a little bit, it skids up and flies into the far corner. Great strike, goalkeeper, absolutely no chance.
So now Barcelona in possession at the edge of the area. Oh, it's just been fired wide by Gundogan from the edge of the area. I think that clipped the outside of the post.
It's very, very close. I mean, oh, it does, yeah. Great spot, that's absolutely too close. So unlucky. It's only been in the PSG half.
In fairness, that wasn't so much a spot. I just heard the clink of ball against upright in my headphones.
Well, it is that also.
There's people that would disagree with you about my hearing. Oh, now Xavi is going absolutely berserk. He's just kicked. He's been sent off. He's just kicked. The phone surrounds of the cameraman, whose camera's on the halfway line station between the two technical areas. Xavi's seen something he doesn't like. He's kicked those bits of foam that protect the camera, and he's been sent off by this very ambitious referee from Romania, István Kovac. So Barcelona are down to 10 then, and now their manager's been dismissed.
Well, if you talk about the 10, I mean, I'm not sure Xavi made a tackle like that in his whole career. If I'm honest, amazing player he was, tackling wasn't, and kicking people wasn't, he never had to, was it? But I mean, he has his, that padded circle around the camera. He should turn around and launch one of the pads right in front of the fourth official. You understand it? It's blatant dissent, isn't it? And also, his coach, one of the coaches was caught at the end of the first half as well, that's correct. So he started to play. He could have two coaches in the stand. I mean, just balmy this game. Absolutely balmy. It's so fascinating.
You're listening to in the Champions League. Ian Dancer and Danny Dawson both scratching our heads watching this one for you. And wondering what on earth is going to happen next. 2-1 Paris Saint-Germain lead. It's 4-4 on aggregate. Here comes Barcelona with Pedri down the left-hand side. Just wriggles past Zaire Emery. Cancelo on the overlap. Gets to the ball on decent cross. Lewandowski climbs but can't get the strength he wants on the head. He was really having to lean back. And it just loops into the grateful arms of Donnarumma.
The game is so uneven. I thought Barcelona might sit in the time a little bit defensive.
Given away again. This time by Inigo Martinez. Forward comes Fabio Ruiz. And Mbappe chips it into the area looking for Fabio Ruiz to continue his run. But it was overhit by Mbappe. Tried a little pitching wedge over the top and it just bounced through to Ter Stegen. And that Luis Enrique is fully invested in this and telling his players to calm down
in the most exuberant way possible.
Yet they're not very calm back yet.
I mean, it was just fascinating.
Bolton 2, Shrewsbury 2 in League 1. Paris Macoma brings Bolton back level for a second time.
What do you think with Mbappe so far?
Quiet, yes. But he might get involved here as Barcelona rolls the ball back to Zaire Emery, 25 yards out. Finds Dembele, right-hand corner of the boxes. First, that's not great. Challenged by Cancelo. Penalty given! It's all going against Barcelona right now. Cancelo penalised for a challenge on Dembele, whose first touch wasn't great. It invited the challenge, but Dembele got the ball away from Cancelo. The foul was committed, and it's a penalty for Paris Saint-Germain to try and take the lead in this tie.
Yeah, it's right, penalty. It is. If he doesn't get the ball, it comes through the back of Dembele. Dembele has a loose touch, and that encourages Cancelo to think he can go and win the ball. But Dembele just gets his left foot in between the ball and João Cancelo, who goes through the back of him. Penalty. This is definitely going to be without a shadow of a doubt. Rash challenge from Cancelo. There's no need to make it.
The Manchester City loanee at Barcelona protests his innocence. VAR is obviously double checking it because Ispan Kovac is prowling around the penalty area with his finger to his ear. But Kylian Mbappe has spotted the ball down. He will take the responsibility from 12 yards to try and put Paris Saint-Germain ahead. The penalty will take place. And Kovac is now telling Marc-Andre Ter Stegen to stay on his goal line and not jiggle about, which is something that goalkeepers have been told to do since the start of the season. Ter Stegen knows that, and he's still play acting.
But he can go sideways, can't he? If he goes sideways, it's going to come forward. So the referee was trying to get it, and he was basically doing star jumps either side of him, wasn't it?
So, Mbappe against Ter Stegen for the chance to give Paris Saint-Germain the lead on aggregate in this second leg. He waits for the referee's whistle, checking for encroachment. Mbappe steps up, right foot in, and finds the roof of the net! And Paris Saint-Germain are now 5-4 up on aggregate. Mbappe, who's been quiet tonight, as he was in the first leg, cometh the hour, cometh the man. Mbappe's penalty, it's back. It's Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 3.
Well, he's not quiet anymore, is he? He's quieting everybody else, everybody in this stadium. Camera zooms in on João Cancelo. Is a rash, useless challenge. He didn't need to make that challenge. I think it was the poor touch from Dembele. Sucked him into it. He suddenly thought, okay, I can maybe just get there and clear the ball. What a penalty. Hard as you like. Not quite top corner, but not far off. Excellent power, excellent penalty from Mbappe.
That's 14 goals in 12 Champions League knockout ties. Never doubt that Kylian Mbappe can have an influence on a Champions League tie, even when he's as quiet, relatively speaking, as he has been over the course of the last game and a half.
And surely now that puts PSG in firm control of this side. Goal up, man up. They can't lose it now.
They've brought in an extra striker now, Barca. They've taken off Pedri, who was only just back from injury anyway. And they brought on Ferran Torres into Manchester City. So now, a yellow card coming Marquinhos' way for a challenge inside the PSG half of the field. And it's now 2-2 Borussia Dortmund, Atletico Madrid. Angel Correa has made it 2-2 on the night, so Atletico are now back in front on aggregate by 4 goals to 3. And a reminder here that Barcelona now find themselves behind on aggregate and down 5-4 to PSG over the 2 legs. But now Barcelona have a free kick. Torres on to Pedri to add some more attacking intent. Xavi sent off. Araujo sent off. Free kick flipped in by Gundogan. It's brought down by Torres. He just couldn't get the shot away. He brought it down out of the sky unmarked. But he couldn't bring it down and get it in front of him to get the shot away. And that allowed a Paris Saint-Germain defender to get it clear for a corner. Amazing stuff.
He might have been offside anyhow, just went a fraction too early. It was almost like his touch was too good. Kept it too close to his body, couldn't get that shot away.
Well now, Sebastian, the young centre-half is getting involved with Donnarumma, who just puts his arm round him with a friendly gesture as he said, grow up, lad. Well, Donnarumma's a tall man. He's got to be the biggest man out there on the field.
It's not much age, it's not a huge age gap between them.
It's 25 to 17, got an 8-year gap. Donnarumma waits as Gundogan strikes the corner for Barca into the midfield, headed out by Marquinhos, the captain. 63 minutes gone on talkSPORT 2. Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 3 on the night. 5-4 in aggregate. Barcelona coming forward with Gundogan. Goes down inside the area. He wants a penalty. And the referee says...
No, he was looking for that. He was looking for that all the time. Need to see it again. I'm not convinced it was. I think he knew that he couldn't get past the team in his place. So he thought that, wow. Well, what's wrong? The thing is, pulls out the challenge.
Does he catch up with Gundogan's leg?
No, I think it's Marquinhos. Yeah, but I think Gundogan runs into Marquinhos in all fairness.
Goals elsewhere. Cheltenham Town lead Burton Albion in League One. That's a massive goal for the Robins. 30 Stadium has scored for Cheltenham. And Colchester doing all they can to try and get themselves safe in League Two. They now need Grimsby going 2 goals to 0. John Akinde. Is that another Barcelona member of the coaching staff that's been dismissed?
I think it is. I don't know who it is this time.
Gundogan's been booked as well for either dissent or simulation. I'm not sure which.
If Barcelona get through, we have no coaches on the sideline. They have no players, I think, at this run.
Well, they had a few that was walking the yellow card tightrope tonight. De Jong, Germain has been substituting, and Torres who's just come on. Quite a few walking that tightrope for Paris Saint-Germain as well, notably Dembele. 25 minutes to go. 3-1 PSG, leading 5-4 on aggregate against 10-man Barcelona. What a night in Catalonia. And there's still plenty to go, but now Barcelona is offside. He's got to be careful flicking the ball away like that. With this referee, a yellow card could easily be incoming or something like that.
5 minutes left. Yeah, it seems like in the last 5 minutes that
this is the start of the game.
It's just been incredible, isn't it? There's no control, dignity whatsoever.
Now Paris Saint-Germain in possession inside their own half. They have the aggregate lead, and they have the man advantage.
What are you thinking? I'm thinking another goal, another red card somewhere.
Well, Paris Saint-Germain are not exactly approaching this with calmness, it seems to me.
They're not trying to kill the game, are they? They're not trying to control it and just keep the ball at the back and, suck Barcelona onto them. They're still just going for it.
Peterborough 2, Fleetwood 1, Archie Collins to the Bosch. That could be just about it for Fleetwood United. In League One, they could be relegated tonight. And Cheltenham are winning at Burton. That is a big scoreline towards the bottom of League One. In League Two, looks like Mansfield are going at Accrington do have a goal back at the one called 2-1 now. Tommy Lee for Stanley to make it Mansfield 2, Accrington Stanley 1. A quarter of the 90 to go here on talkSPORT 2 at the Olympic Stadium, Barcelona. Barcelona 1, PSG 3. That makes it 5-4 on aggregate to the Parisians. And Luis Enrique, back in the city where he played and managed Barcelona to such great distinction, is getting one over on his former employers. One back on halfway by Warren Zaire-Emery, plays it out to the left-hand side and Bradley Barcola. Clips it into Young. And it's Mbappe who calmly lays it back to Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha, who's well brought parity to this game with a brilliant right-footed strike from 25 yards out. Now Dembele, who won the penalty that saw Paris take the lead on aggregate, receives it right-hand corner of the penalty area. Looks to drive past Inigo Martinez. And what's he wonder, a throw or a corner? I think it's a throw down by the corner flag on this near side. And now Borussia Dortmund with 20 minutes to go are back level on aggregate. It's now 4-4. I think that's just the full crew that's brought Dortmund level on aggregate. 3-2 on the night in the Westfalen, 4-4 on aggregate. 2 mad games in the Champions League again tonight.
What a mad games last week as well. What has happened to defending?
Speaks a former defender.
Jose Mourinho won the Premier League conceding 15 goals. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. I tell you, any parent listening out there, you've got a young child who wants to be a footballer, practice on their left foot, teach them how to defend, you've got a great chance. It's very, very difficult to become a professional footballer, but if you've got a left foot and you can defend, there's half a chance you'll make it these days.
Just seen that goal from Porter. It's a great header, flying across the face of goal. That has Dortmund back level on aggregate, so they're heading for extra time in Germany. Barcelona have got to try and find a goal to force extra time here in the Olympic Stadium. 68 minutes gone. PSG 3-1 up on the night, 5-4 up on aggregate. They have a corner. Taken short by Germain. Roll back to Coutinho to bring them to the area where he scored 10 minutes or so ago. The ball is left to Nuno Mendes. Now it's gone out to the left wing of Barcelona. Marquinhos calling for a cross. In he comes to the good play by Ter Stegen on his 6-yard line, the Barca keeper. Ball's going out early, but run back by Paris Saint-Germain. Gundogan was muscled out of it. Hakimi finds Mbappe approaching the corner of the penalty area. Looks to outpace his compatriot Koundé. Fires it across the face of goal, but can't find Barcola. And Barcelona survive. But that's a poor clearance from Cancelo, straight to Fabian Ruiz, across the 18-yard line. Hakimi calms things down at the right-hand corner of the box. Now played back to Zaire Emery. Rolls it in field for Coutinho. Coutinho looks up, plays it back out to the inside left channel of Nuno Mendes. Coutinho calmly goes back to halfway, and Lucas Hernandez. Barcola receives it now out the left wing. Better passing from Paris Saint-Germain at the moment. They're keeping the ball better and for longer spells. Mbappe goes back to the halfway. Marcel Sabitzer looks to have put Borussia Dortmund ahead on the night. 5-4 now on aggregate. 4-2 in Dortmund on the night. Marcel Sabitzer, who was at Manchester United last year.
I mean, coming to last time, Atletico conceded 4 goals in a game.
Yeah, Diego Simeone must be scratching that curly violet of his, wondering what on earth am I involved in. 20 minutes to go here in the Olympic Stadium, and the outcome isn't quite set yet here, although Paris Saint-Germain are 5-4 up, and they are a manner. 3-1 up on the night for Parisians, and they have that 1-goal aggregate lead. What have Barcelona got left in this final 20 minutes with a man down? Hakimi, fouled by Ferran Torres as he tried to bulldoze his way down the right-hand side, and so it's a free kick.
So much has happened, Dan. It feels like there's a minute to go, isn't it? And there's 20 minutes left. Easy restart.
Imagine if we get the extra half hour.
Well, I wouldn't normally want that, Dan, because I like to get home, at a reasonable hour. But this game is so ridiculous. I think I'll take it tonight.
Bristol Rovers lead Cambridge by a goal to nil. Chris Martin, the veteran, for the gas. Cambridge only 6 points ahead of the drop zone going into tonight. That won't happen, although Port Vale levelled with Wickham last time I checked. And they try and get out of the bottom 4 in League 1. Fleetwood almost looking winning 2-1. Wickham are now 2-1 up. Indeed, Nigel Lombard has just scored for Wickham to keep Port Vale in the bottom 4. Now we've got 72 minutes gone in the Olympic Stadium. It's Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 3 on the night. 5-4 to the Parisians. Here's Nuno Mendes on halfway. Plays a neat 1-2, carries it down the inside left channel, tries to flip through for Mbappe. It's just over hit by the Portuguese. Warsaw back in front against Swindon as they think to get involved in the League 2 playoffs. Danny Johnson with a late winner maybe at the Poundland for Warsaw. 2-1 they lead. Free kick for Barcelona. They've got to find a goal from somewhere in these last 17 and a half minutes. Rafinha.
It's hardly touched the ball here.
Plays the ball inside to Lewandowski. Heads in the D. Great save. And somehow played away by Marquinhos as Ferran Torres came in on the follow-up. Suddenly it opened up for Lewandowski, but he brought a great save out of Donnarumma.
What a clearance that is from Marquinhos. That's unbelievable. That's as good as a goal.
Absolutely fantastic. There to help out his goalkeeper. Lewandowski hits it left foot. Donnarumma gets down left hand side, a strong hand, but it just pops back straight into the middle of the goal. And just as Ferran Torres thinks he's going to tuck it away, Marquinhos comes across, stretches out his right foot and clears it. Fantastic clearance.
It just opened up for Robert Lewandowski like the parting of the Red Sea at the edge of the beach. He moved forward. Paris Saint-Germain defenders seem to step away from him. Oh, Portsmouth look like they've won it. To seal promotion. 3-2 they lead at Grafton Park. They've come from behind. Connor Shaughnessy with what looks like the power of Grafton Park. Ball's back without Marc-Andre ter Stegen, the Barcelona keeper. Ball played into the feet of Lewandowski. Come really deep to pick up possession from his side, midway point of his own half. And he's just had that brilliant chance to bring 10-man Barcelona back level on aggregate. It's on by Ferran Torres on halfway. Cancelo gives chase, but it's the other number 2 out there, Achraf Hakimi, who gets there first. Donnarumma though, put into the clearance by Rafinha, who's now whipping up the locals to give Barcelona some support for this last quarter hour. Ball played up to halfway, but a small pass from Lewandowski, trying to fire it out to this near side of the left wing. He couldn't find anybody in a red and blue shirt. So instead it's a throw to Paris Saint-Germain. But that chance for Lewandowski there shows Danny Mills that this game is quite nowhere near done and dusted.
There's at least 15 minutes to go. The drama is not done yet in this game, nowhere near.
Out to the left-hand side, Bradley Barcola has seen a lot of possession. Comes toward the outside of Koundé, gets past him. But that came Kibasi, the young 17-year-old defender, making only his 14th start for Barcelona tonight in a Champions League quarter-final. And he puts the ball out of play for a throw. There's a double change being ready by Luis Enrique for Paris Saint-Germain. Tanguy Lee is one of those who's going to be coming on to help bolster the defensive midfield ranks of Paris Saint-Germain, but we'll get to that in a moment because meantime it's a throw to Paris Saint-Germain, but Nuno Mendes can't keep hold of it. It's gone out of play for a goal kick. So here come the changes, and coming off for Paris Saint-Germain, Bradley Barcola's really put a shift in. So he's coming off to allow the South Korean Tanguy Lee to come on. Joined from Mallorca in July, former Valencia player, the South Korean. And the other player going off is Fabian Ruiz. And that will allow Marco Asensio, who played in front of the false line in the first leg, to come on for these last, 13 minutes or so here on talkSPORT 2. With Paris Saint-Germain protecting a 1-goal aggregate lead. Fascinating climax to come. It's a corner to PSG on the far side, taken short to Tanguy Lee by Dembele. And Dembele receives it back there with the edge of the area. Whips the ball in right footed, but it's too deep for anybody in a white PSG shirt. Goal kick Barca, Danny Mills.
I think there was 3 goals absolutely desperate business just to calm down, just to settle down a little bit. We're winning the game, we're in control, they're man up. There's no need to keep pushing constantly and leave themselves fractionally exposed to the back and Barcelona only got 10 men.
Ferran Torres plays an equal 2 with Rafinha. Finds Rafinha again at the edge of the area. Rolls his marker, angles tight, drags it across the face of goal and wide for a goal kick. But another example of the fact that the jeopardy is still there from Barcelona's attacking front 3. Still 3-1 to Paris on the night, 5-4 in aggregate.
It's a great chance. I thought he was going to go down. He has a fantastic touch. He goes between the 2 defenders. Just pulls his shot line on his left foot. But you're right, goes to show. Even with 10 men, they're still creating chances, but it's terrible. 2-1. And he just goes through the middle of them.
It's a bit like what I saw Matthias Cunha do for Wolves at Nottingham Forest on Saturday, players and scoring a cracker from a tight angle. Stockport County are champions of League Two. They've beaten Notts County 5-2 at Meadow Lane. Congratulations to them. Here's Ousmane Dembele for Paris Saint-Germain. It's won a corner, trying to strike from 25 yards out, deflected out by Gundogan for a corner which I'm sure PSG will take their time over striking into the box, and they've got another substitute ready at PSG. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Adrian Brown on the athlete. Big two for now 3-1 up. Indeed they are. That guarantees them playoffs minimum, doesn't it?
Yeah. And we all know what happened to Peterborough in last year's playoffs. Courtesy of Sheffield Wednesday's extraordinary comeback.
Don't see that.
Well, he can't hear me. Here's Dembele. Right-hand side. Plays the ball in field to Lee. Across to Nuno Mendes, who thought about a shot for a moment, but finds Killingham back in the left-hand corner of the area. Little overlap down the left-hand side of the area. Couldn't find it, and it's fired downfield by Ter Stegen, but only Ferran Torres up on the halfway line for Barca, and he couldn't win the header. And Kangin Lee, that's the two of them out there, because he was down by the corner flag a minute ago, and there he is. Get the ball back to Donnarumma. Just over 10 minutes to go on talkSPORT 2. Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 3 on the night. In the Champions League, live on talkSPORT 2. Village Hotels. Visit villagehotels.com. Danny Mills alongside me. Bolton and Shrewsbury drawn 2 apiece. So that one game in hand that Bolton had on Derby means they're now 3 points off the round. So Derby fans will be happy with that Shrewsbury have done their bit. Now they are making a defensive midfield change here. They're bringing on the Uruguayan Manuel Ugarte for Warren Zaire-Emery at Paris Saint-Germain, and that is definitely a move from Luis Enrique to tighten things up. Danny Mills.
I'm surprised with this long to do that, in all honesty. Because Barcelona still has really good chances in this second half, since they've been down to 7 minutes.
Here they are again. 10 minutes to go, and it's all or nothing for Barcelona. A man down, but Cancelo looks to swing the ball across to Rafinha. Paris Saint-Germain get the ball clear. Hakimi inside his own half. Plays it to Vitinha. Now works into midfield, and Ugarte gets his first touch.
How late was the goal when Barcelona turned it around?
13 minutes to go. Right. So, not as late as it is right now. I think it was 77 minutes when Christensen headed Barca in front at the Parc de France.
No, I mean, the huge
that was 96 minutes.
That was late, wasn't it?
Sergio Roberto.
So there's still time.
Dead right. They needed 3 goals in that tie against Paris Saint-Germain with a minute to go of normal time. And I think there was a penalty, a free kick, Neymar was brilliant. Actually stole the limelight from Messi for one second. And here come Barca down the right-hand side with Rafinha. Once of Leeds United up against Nuno Mendes. Wants a throw, but the throw's been given to PSG instead. Walsall have beaten Swindon 2-1, Bristol Rovers 1-0 victors over Cambridge United. Double change for Barcelona. João Felix coming on for João Cancelo, so one Portuguese for another. And the other change for Barcelona is about to be made. They're just holding up the board to make sure it's right. Frenkie de Jong is being taken off, and that will allow Fermin Lopez, a 20-year-old from the Barca Youth Academy, who's going to come on in his place. Scored 2 Champions League goals this season, Fermin Lopez.
Well, what a time it would be to score his third. We're just getting pictures of Gavi in the box. Can't really lose this game in any way, shape or form.
Most certainly cannot.
He must have some sort of communication.
Well, they do, don't they? Have telephone communication, I'm sure it's still permitted.
I'm sure they've got somebody running up the stairs.
Peter before Fleetwood one. Johnson Clark Harris extends Peterborough's lead at the end of that game. Here comes Paris Saint-Germain. 3-1 up on the night, 5-4 up on aggregate. But Hakimi can't ride the challenge of Fermin Lopez. And it's just moved downfield, asking for Ferran Torres to give chase. Nuno Mendes very smartly lets the ball run across his body and then brings it clear. Colchester have beaten Grimsby at the foot of League Two. That's a massive result for the county brothers in charge of the U's at the job serve. 7 minutes to go, and there's still belief around the Olympic Stadium that Barcelona can get themselves level on aggregate, but they need one goal to do that. But they're a man down. Gareth Bailey stretched it onto the field, goes down, and he's won a free kick. Late decision for the referee, but a free kick it is. And Barcelona will load the box from shore.
They've got no option now, have they? They've got to get real quality into the box. We saw last time when Christensen came off, got a free header. And PSG have got to defend much better. It's a wide free kick, it's going to be put in towards the back post, you would think.
So, the free kick's out on the right-hand side for Barcelona. That's 5 yards from the corner of the penalty area. Rafinha's going to strike it left-footed.
Do not be offside. Do not get yourselves in offside position.
PSG are holding their line just inside the 18-yard line. Massive moment in the game. 6 minutes to go. Barcelona need a goal to bring things level on aggregate. Rafinha to take the free kick. In it comes from him. Locked it up to Lewandowski. The keeper came and missed it. And it's been given as an offside flag. There was a Barcelona player ahead of the last defender when the kick was taken, which is exactly what Danny was referred to say. Don't do it, and it was Lewandowski's guilty party.
It's better than that. It's far more experienced than that. I know they're desperate to score a goal, but you know you cannot take a risk and be offside in that situation.
Well, Donnarumma came and missed it anyway. Portsmouth have beaten Barnsley. Congratulations to Portsmouth. Back in the Championship after over a decade away. Wickham have beaten Port Vale at Vale Park, keeping Vale in the bottom four, staring at the trapdoor down to League Two.
I think they're big sneakers, don't they?
They do, unfortunately. 4-1, that's finished. Peterborough have won to confirm their spot in the playoffs. Remember the Champions League tomorrow night. I think these games have been mad tonight with Dawn 4-2 and 5-4 in aggregate. And this one here with also a 5-4 aggregate scoreline in Paris Saint-Germain's favour. Tomorrow we've got Arsenal and Manchester City live in their Championship quarter-final second legs.
There was 10 goals in those games. I can't see over them predictions either.
Here's Barcelona coming forward with Lewandowski holding the ball 25 yards out. Rolls it back to Gundogan. Plays it to his left. And Inigo Martinez. Rafinha makes a run. Ball steps into the box ahead of Germain Lopez, who's not the tallest and was never going to reach that header. But the ball just dribbled out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain goal kick. 4 minutes of normal time remaining. It is still Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 3. 5-4 in aggregate. Wow, what next?
Barcelona look like they've run out of ideas. When they get into a final third, it's like they're creating something.
The referee has just told Donnarumma to get on with it. As he flicks the ball downfield and it bounces out of play. Nuno Mendes couldn't keep it in play.
Could they do sanctions next year, can't they? Or we talk about with the goalkeeper rule, 6-second rule, and goalkeepers wasting time, which I think is better actually. I think, yeah, maybe it's right, the fact that the 6-second rule has never been imposed. I think it's probably once.
They've tried it. It's like that rule where they've tried advancing the free kick 10 yards further forward than you send.
But it's still there in the rules of the game.
Yeah.
It's still, but no referee, because I think a bit of you hold the ball 6 seconds, give it an indirect free kick in the box, a shot on goal, causes absolute mayhem. So I think actually right, give a corner. That certainly gives
Barcelona win it back. Lewandowski running towards the edge of the area. Options right and left. Goes for goal and somebody's blocked behind for a corner kick by Ugarte. A bit selfish from Lewandowski and his teammates look exasperated as he didn't slip anybody else in. He had Ferran Torres to his right. I think he had Gundogan to his left. But Lewandowski went for Torres himself and didn't get it.
It's more than a bit selfish, Gaz. I mean, that's a poor decision. He's got Ferran Torres, he just rolls it into him, he's then one-on-one, he's just got to slip it into the net, simple as that. He tries and blasts it through 2 defenders. That's a really poor decision from one of the top strikers in the world.
Ousmane Dembele against his old club has now been substituted, and Randall Colomouani, the French international, is on to replace him. First thing he's got to do is help defend this Barcelona corner. Whipped in by Rafinha, chipped away from under the crossbar by Donnarumma. That was almost going in.
Is he going for goal there, do you think? It sort of looks like it, doesn't it? He's whipped it with some pace.
Another corner taken. Gundogan rolls it back to the edge of the box. Can't find Fermin Lopez. Desperate clearance, but away come Paris Saint-Germain. And it's Achraf Hakimi. Two to his left. One of them's Mbappe. Inside the area. Hits it straight at Ter Stegen. Comes out to the edge of the area. What a save, Ter Stegen. But driven in. Mbappe seals the tie. His second of the night. That is surely it. Barcelona are going out to the Champions League. And once again, Kylian Mbappe is the man that is knocking them out, as he did in the Camp Nou 3 years ago. He's scoring goals to jump off for out. It's now 6-4 on aggregate, and Mbappe has his second, and the Parisians score, and the counter-attack finally had its climax.
Absolutely incredible. I'm almost speechless at what has happened in this game. The counter-attack, Hakimi's down the right-hand side. I think it's 4 on 2. The ball comes into a back and he's got to score. It's a poor shot. It goes straight into Stegen. So Barcelona somehow don't manage to clear the ball. And then
Asensio has a shot.
Yeah, but and there's another save, and then there's a terrible clearance, and I think it hits somebody. The first shot is saved. The second shot from Asensio is saved. And then there's a clearance. Oh, it hits his own man. Yes, Koundé smashed it against his own defender, and it falls to Mbappe, who then, well, from 6 yards out, it's not the cleanest of strikes, but it's into the back of the net, and that's the game over.
Made that 15 goals in 12 Champions League knockout ties for the talisman of Paris Saint-Germain, Kylian Mbappe, as we move into 7 minutes of added time, and now Barcelona have got to find 2 goals to force extra time. So the ball's out of play for a Paris Saint-Germain throw. Southampton have beaten Preston by 3-0 in the Championship to keep tabs on the top 3. Dortmund are seconds away from knocking out Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. They are 4-2 up on the night, 5-4 up on aggregate, with seconds to go in the Westfalen Stadium. Cheltenham have a massive result in League One. They've beaten Burton at the Pirelli by 2-1. And Borussia Dortmund are there. They've done it. They've beaten Atletico Madrid. So both Spanish sides in the Champions League going out Danny Mills as things stand. And the coefficient will help the Spaniards with that. But it's all about Paris Saint-Germain desperate to lift the famous trophy for the first ever time in their history. They've reached the final but never got all the way.
We aren't going to win a game like this, guys. They're going to have to be a lot better defensively.
We are all set for a Paris Saint-Germain Dortmund semi-final as things stand. Dortmund are through. Barcelona have got to find 2 goals in 5 stoppage time minutes from this point on. And Paris Saint-Germain have to take it.
Not going to happen. But the semi-final, Dortmund versus 2 FC, with 6 each. It could well be. Again, if I was a betting man, I'd say both teams to score in both legs of that.
There are tears, unfortunately, amongst Barcelona fans we can see on our monitors in the stands to realise that the dream of another 6th Champions League title is all but gone for Xavi and his side. Xavi long since leaving the scene, sent off by the referee, and here comes Paris Saint-Germain again with Mbappe, who's on a hat-trick, gets to the edge of the area, doesn't get the hat-trick because of a great save by Ter Stegen, but my word, he hit that with some power, Kylian Mbappe.
Fantastic strike. He's almost been anonymous, hasn't he? He gets the penalty, and then gets that tapping off, a little bit of luck, and poor defending.
Good one for Barcelona. Oh, it's a pass intended for Jean Felix, but it was on the hit and intercepted by Hakimi.
How it changes, Dan. Lewandowski had that opportunity to slip in Ferran Torres, and he didn't. He was too selfish. He went for glory. When Torres in a much better position than he was, probably would have scored. And then seconds later, at the other end, the game over.
I think there was an option to his left as well. Lewandowski might be good one ends up there to play, but nevertheless, Lewandowski thought he was the man for the job. But as it turns out, 3 minutes of the minimum 7 have elapsed. It's still Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 4 on the night, 6-4 on aggregate to Luis Enrique's side. And Paris Saint-Germain are in possession with Achraf Hakimi. Tries to get a header away from João Felix, one back by Rafinha, deep inside his own half of Barca. They're going to find 2 goals from somewhere. Fermin Lopez just hits it long downfield, aiming for João Felix. Comfortably headed clear by Marquinhos. Picked up though for Barcelona by Gundogan. Just inside the Paris Saint-Germain half of the field. Little touch from João Felix, but instead Ugarte doing the job he does well for Paris Saint-Germain. Just disappointed with the ball ricochet back into the path of Gianluigi Donnarumma. So Dortmund are through, and PSG as good as through to meet the Germans in the semi-final.
I know whoever makes it to the final, it's a one-off game.
At Wembley, let's not get onto the first,
But looking at these, look at the 2 sides in this half of the draw, Dortmund now PSG. Whoever gets to the final from the other half is going to face the Chelsea. It's a massive favourite, I think.
Throw it to Barcelona just past the halfway line. It would appear that the game is up. And a lot of supporters realise you can hear the lack of noise around the stadium. Rafinha fires into the chest of Lewandowski, couldn't control it with his back to play 25 yards out. And Donnarumma just strolls out to the left-hand side of his penalty area to collect the loose ball. And now shot to the edge of his area and will clear from hands and waste a few more seconds. Downfield it goes from Donnarumma. It was bounced away from Nuno Mendes, who handled it actually, trying to keep possession. Free kick to Barcelona. It's taken by Jules Koundé. Clips it infield looking for the flick of Lewandowski, but again Marquinhos is there. Good strong header from the Brazilian at the heart of the Paris Saint-Germain defence. He's played well tonight at times, Marquinhos. He's putting that vital interception at one point in the second half.
Yeah, a vital interception, a vital time, and sometimes a experience like that is as good as a goal. You know, simple as that. Often gets overlooked. And if he doesn't make that, and the goal goes in, suddenly they're on the back foot.
The back they caught offside down the right-hand side into the final minute of the minimum 7 that the Romanian referee added on. And the free kick was taken in the wrong place by Rafinha, and he's had a bit to say to the referee, and the yellow card for Rafinha for too much back chat.
He was going to get another one out of it.
And he is going to get another one if he's continuing with his protest. Oh no, he's just getting the final warning there from Mr. Kovac.
No, I think that's his referee, in all honesty. Oh yeah, boy. He puts it with his head and an argument, and then he's like, well, look, if you do one more, and you're going to get a red.
Flicked on by Lewandowski. Paris Saint-Germain win the ball back. Ugarte is wrestled to the ground by Fermin Lopez. He gets a yellow card. Paris Saint-Germain will be taking the free kick quickly. The 7 minutes of minimum stoppage time are up. It's now down to the referee. And the full-time whistle has gone. And Luis Enrique has returned to Barcelona, where he won the treble 9 years ago. And he has dumped his former club out of the Champions League on a dramatic night at the Olympic Stadium. Kylian Mbappe scored a hat-trick. The last time PSG came to Barcelona, he's charmed again tonight and scored a brace to help see Paris Saint-Germain through. It all looked like it was going Barcelona's way when Rafinha put Barca in front in the 12th minute, but then a red card that changed it all. Ronald Araujo sent off for denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity to Bradley Barcola. He was dismissed. Not long after, Ousmane Dembele once again scored against his former club to equalise. As I speak to you, Xavi is back out on the pitch and remonstrating with the Romanian referee, István Kovac. Very, very strong words being spoken by the outgoing Barcelona manager as he now stretches disconsolately off the field. Elsewhere it's jubilation for the Paris Saint-Germain fans up at the corner of the stand, and they came back fully in the second half. Coutinho with a magic strike from 25 yards out to bring them level on aggregate on 54 minutes. And then Mbappe with a penalty just after the hour, after a foul on Dembele. And then just seconds after Lewandowski could have brought Barcelona level on aggregate, but was wasteful. Mbappe down the other end, profited from an error to slam home a 4 for Paris Saint-Germain. And they will take on Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League semi-finals. 4-1 on the night, 6-4 on aggregate. Danny Mills.
Just absolutely crazy, speechless. A crazy, frantic, end-to-end game, yet again littered with mistakes, moments of brilliance as well. Just an incredible, intriguing game of football. So unpredictable. Twists and turns, sending offs, goals, chances. No, I don't really know what to say about it. It's almost impossible to analyse this game. It's just two teams where we used to have quality and control, which is constantly frantic.
And once again, Barcelona failed to make the Champions League semi-final. They haven't been in the last 4 since 2019. And once again, they fall at a hurdle prior to the semi-finals. This time it's the quarters. Dumped out by Paris Saint-Germain, who are now unbeaten 14 away matches. The runners-up in 2020 made the round of 16 only in the last couple of campaigns, but now Luis Enrique and his Parisians have a semi-final against Borussia Dortmund to look forward to. Don't forget, tomorrow night across the talkSPORT network, Arsenal and Manchester City have their second leg ties against Bayern Munich and Real Madrid respectively. Get the talkSPORT app downloaded and you can swipe effortlessly between our live and free commentary of both of those games. Let's just get some final thoughts from Danny Mills about whether this might actually be Paris Saint-Germain's year, or is that other half of the draw just too strong?
It's far too strong in my opinion. What you see tonight, I said at the beginning of this, neither of these teams can defend. The first game was littered with mistakes. Barcelona had some really good chances even for 10 men. Manchester City, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Bayern Munich will score a hatful against this PSG side, the way that they defended and the way that they played. You can't just rely on Mbappe. He was quiet again tonight until the penalty, and then scored after that. I just look at it and just think, whoever comes through the other side of the draw has to be such strong players. And that's all 4 of us. Against either PSG or Borussia Dortmund.
Danny, thank you as always for being with us tonight. Paris Saint-Germain have never come back to win a Champions League knockout tie after losing the first leg. Well, how they put that right tonight. Luis Enrique back on his old stomping ground at the city of Barcelona, dumps his former side out of the competition as Paris Saint-Germain reached the semi-finals. It finished on the night. Barcelona 1, Paris Saint-Germain 4. The Parisians go through to the Champions League semi-finals 6-4 on aggregate.
Champions League live on talkSPORT 2 with Village Hotels. With 33 locations across the UK, Village Hotels have everything under one roof for a great breakaway.
I can be yours, radiant and waiting for you to feel me in every room you so desire. I would love to spend time with you in a steam, hot shower. And if you take good care of me, I'll stay as hot as the day we first met.
Feel the love with a high-efficiency heat pump from MyDear. Now available with a government-granted £7,500 and 10-year warranty. Terms and property suitability apply. Visit mydearuk.co.uk.
In people's postcode lotteries made your ordinary postcode could deliver some rather extraordinary news. Because a share of £17.3 million must be won. And there are prizes every day. So join the 70% of postcodes across Great Britain that are already playing. And sign up your postcode before midnight on the 30th of April. Good things come knocking with People's Postcode Lottery. This PL managed lotteries on behalf of good causes. 18 plus conditions apply. Play responsibly, not available in Northern Ireland.
You can sense the glory. Feel it in your bones. It's fun. Your vivid, nerve-wracking moments where every decision costs more, means more, and makes history. This is where the season is defined.
Watch matches.
Every game. Intention on the summer. UEFA Champions League, Europa, and Conference.
Turn it on, please.
Getting your business off the starting blocks and taking it to the next level is exciting. And NatWest's dedicated team can support you all the way. Get 2 years free banking on everyday transactions when you open a starter account or switch to NatWest Business Banking, backed by the current account switch guarantee. So join the hundreds of thousands of businesses across the UK who are already taking the next step. Tomorrow begins today with NatWest. Proud partner, Team GB. Search NatWest Business. Turnover up to 1 million for startup, up to 2 million for switch. Standard account thereafter. Switchers must use current account switch service. Can't transfer into NatWest business account. Other fees and criteria may apply.
Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent on talkSPORT Drive with Motorpoint. Destination sports conversation filled by unfiltered opinion with quality guests as standard and a couple of motor rounds. Something's not right. This is the daily radio road trip that takes you to the farthest corners of the nation's football fanscape.
I'm just getting it flat.
talkSPORT Drive tomorrow afternoon from 4 on talkSPORT with Motorpoint. There's no car like a Motorpoint car.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the EFL. This is Fight Night Extra on talkSPORT 2.
If you love your boxing and your MMA, this is the show for you. Fight Night Extra, myself, Adi Oladipo, and the great Gareth A. Davis. Our today we're going to be discussing Queensbury versus Matching 5 versus 5 card, which is finally been revealed. What a lineup it is. A huge fight, by the way, in New York this weekend as well, between two big names in the sport, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. We'll get it on, we're going to get stuck into that and ask what chance, if any, Garcia has caused a big upset. And it was a massive weekend for the UFC. It's UFC 300. It's delivered in so many aspects. And we now have a confirmed return. Mr. Mystic Mac himself, Conor McGregor. All right, look, to get through. As always, this is Fight Night Extra on talkSPORT.
And you're going to go, wow, what a card. I mean, bearing in mind, the 5 sits below Big Bowl against Vettel, which is probably the best fight in boxing, right? This card is the best card I've ever seen.
Devin's Devin. I mean, he probably thinks he's not finished, you know. He probably thinks I'm fake. I'm acting. I'm doing this. I'm not heard that he thinks you're saying one thing to his face and something else behind his back. I don't know what he's talking about.
June 29th, Conor versus Chandler.
Alright, Gordon, what have you been up to this week?
Well, a lot of things with you actually. I spent a couple of days on the same trail as you, up in Milton with Tyson Fury. That was a fun day in the Fury family, Frank Warren, Spencer Brown and Tal. Sugar Hill Stewart there now. Then we went on a little road trip to Manchester, which was fun. It was great to catch up. Then obviously the DAZN match in Prague at the weekend, so up there seeing a little bit of that. Back down to talkSPORT. A lot of paddleboarding and a lot of cycling this week because the weather's been good. Just rocking and rolling this week. It's been a quiet week for me. I go to Dubai this week on Wednesday. Looking forward to that. Crypto Fight Night. Presenting with Anthony Collar. How's your week been?
Yeah, thank you for asking. It's been a busy one. As you say, me and you have been paired together a few days this week. I appreciate you giving me a ride from Walking to Manchester. It was a nice little hour and a bit chat. Gareth, I can confirm, is a very good but very crazy driver. But no, it's been an incredible week. Tyson Fury was in good spirits. Obviously, look, we both shared some time with him. Both got a few minutes with the big man. He looked in great shape.
He did. Physically, he looked in great shape, but also, more than that, I just thought that he and the team were espousing, much like you do in your ridiculous way, they were espousing really hard research, hard training in camp. They were on the money with everything they were saying. I had a debate on Saturday night with Spencer Oliver about this. Two cruiserweights. Can cruiserweights fare well at heavyweight? Which we could delve into as well. It's quite interesting. Just very impressed with where he's at. And personally, I never have, but I personally don't see him losing to Alexander Usyk. It might be a draw, it might be a cagey, weird fight, but I don't see him getting beaten up by Usyk. And if he does lose to Usyk, it'll be, I think, by a crazy tight decision.
Yeah. You know, as we were going up there, as I kind of got there, we were all kind of guessing what this press conference was about, right? Because I had no idea. I'm sure, obviously, you've got your ears to the ground, you probably knew, but me going up there, I was like, what is this? And it's almost a case of Tyson Fury just reassuring everyone, I'm here, guys. Look, no playing around this time. We've set up. We're here. We're good to go. The whole team is good to go. John, Sugar Hill, we're all as one. We're all singing around the same hymn sheet. And it was almost just a reminder that he is the best heavyweight on earth. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, it's very well put. I mean, I was a little bit more party to what was going on in the background because I've been battling for time with Tyson Fury, and obviously I knew he was disappearing. I think it's the end of this week, Saudi, to get into camp. And that was the 40-day mark from May the 18th, wasn't it? That number went out there. It was the 40-day mark. And I think originally a group of, it's a small group that's going to go up there. And it was a chance to see Tyson. It was as simple as that. And I think then all the broadcasters wanted to go. Things need to be filmed. And I think that it's a really good thing that happened last week because we've got the Better Be a Brazil press conference. We're recording this ahead of time today, later on today, and the 5v5. And let's be honest, for me, a bigger event is probably, in terms of history, is the undisputed title. And it might have got lost a little bit this week. With that, I mean, I think we should have all done a press trip to see Usyk last week as well, in my view. That would have been nice as well. It felt like a lot of news generated from the visit to Tyson Fury. And people were speculating all kinds of things, by the way. People were asking me, was he going to announce his retirement when I was on my way up there?
I honestly, I had so many calls about retirement, fight going off, AJ filling in. There was a couple of cryptic Instagram posts on AJ about, okay, what's happening here? But in the end, as you said, it's Tyson Fury just reminding everyone that there is the biggest heavyweight title fight in years coming up May 18th, and let's not forget it. Yeah. Legends can be lost in this 5 versus 5, Pitbull versus press conference. So I think it was a case of that. You said you were also at the matchroom, the zone fight, obviously Zelfa Barrett versus Jordan Wallace. Dive into that. Zelfa Barrett getting the win, stopping Jordan Gill. I don't know how Jordan got up from his body shots, by the way. Credit to it. But he's obviously been through a lot emotionally outside of him in the last 12 months. And you can almost see that in his sort of post-fight speech, it almost felt like he was kind of diving back into that. And I wanted someone to grab him and say, no, you're okay. It was a fantastic performance. You actually looked really, really good. So from the line, just a bit better.
Yeah, that's very well put, Addy. Look, Jordan Gill gave it his all in there. It was actually a beautiful dance to watch. I was in the studio at talkSPORT, had it on the monitor or on my phone while we were closing off on that fight during fight night. It was glancing at it the whole time. The dance was beautiful. They're both in the centre of the ring. Zelfa Barrett looked just marginally ahead all the way through the fight. He's a lovely, lovely boxer to watch, and Jordan Gill was mirroring that. I spoke to him in the week. I spoke to him on Thursday, Jordan, and he seemed in a good place mentally. He's there with his wife. I think Amy, her name is, I think. And they were, he was very composed. He's going to be down and emotional about it. I don't know whether he will return to that very down mindset where he spoke about, even contemplating taking his own life, didn't he, at one point? So, I mean, God forbid he goes back to that. I was wondering when I was watching his post-fight speech whether he was going to retire. But obviously he loves the game so much. Zelfa Barrett, for me, will go on and win a world title. It's just the right matchup for him. That's all he needs, the right matchup to suit her.
Yeah, I know matchup. I mean, look at the example of the Joe Cordina. Obviously, we take Pache on the undercard of Universe. You said that we'll probably look at that one potentially. Joe Cordina might want to go up as well. He's super far over Malone Roach and Shaki Foster. I think Eddie spoke about Malone Roach as being the one, basically, where they can maybe get Malone Roach over here as well. He's got a super big name in America. So potentially he's willing to travel. And you look at Zelfa versus it's a good matchup for Zelfa. So yeah, look, Zelfa on the cusp. Obviously had a one title shot against Shavkat Rakhimov in Abu Dhabi. A couple of years ago, last year, so we're looking to get another shot. Happens for Rhiannon Dixon and Anthony Crolla, that combination. Obviously, Anthony Crolla's first world title as a trainer. Rhiannon Dixon's first world title as a fighter. It's good to see Anthony Crolla. He's done so many good things in Manchester. Now, on the other side, doing good things as a trainer.
Yeah, and also his brother as well. It's a nice match for his brother, 12 years, I think 12 years his younger, doing well on Saturday night as well, and been working with them. Rhiannon Dixon, a former dancer, turned pharmacist, turned boxer. Thought she did
what a trajectory that is.
I know, it is. It's
dancer, pharmacist, boxer.
Exactly. And, what I liked in the corner with Anthony Crolla on the night was when Carvajal was down early, but then rallied back, and Rhiannon Dixon was getting a little bit ragged today from Crolla, who really read of the riot act. You've got 4 minutes left here, not 6 minutes, 4 minutes left here, last 2 rounds, this is yours, you've got to do this, you've got to take it. People might complain that there's a dearth of talent, and that in women's boxing, and that there are only 30-40 elite fighters, and that's why they're going up and down the weight division, those women. But you've got to start somewhere, and it is all progressing. She's a great character. She's a really strong-looking fighter at lightweight. Men's and women's boxing is in a very, very different place, of course. So I was really delighted for him, delighted for Crolla. Also, I'm going to be working with him in Dubai this week, heading out there on Wednesday, as I say. So no doubt I'll hear all about it. But I wasn't very happy with Crolla this week, because he'd shorn off those beautiful Italian locks. No, I'm not happy about it.
It's an absolute disgrace. And again, I know you kind of told him to his face. What was it Wednesday? Thursday
morning.
I think you need to tell him again. Never to cut that hair. What a shame. What a shame. Alright, you're listening to Bite Extra on talkSPORT 2. Still to come, we are going to look ahead to Haney versus Garcia this weekend, and we'll discuss the announced that he will finally fight Michael Chandler this summer. By the way, that fight is scheduled to happen on the same day as Bam Rodriguez versus Strada. So the zone might want to maybe switch up the dates as well. But up next, we're going to talk about the 5 versus 5 between Matchroom and
talkSPORT Breakfast in partnership with Arnold Clark. We guarantee the best used car deals in the UK. Move up through the gears every morning with top-of-the-range Sports Edition, ABS, story breaking news, and more cool talks to the gallon. Plus, a stellar lineup of super celebrity sports guests as standard. talkSPORT Breakfast every weekday morning from 6 on talkSPORT with Arnold Clark. We guarantee the best used car deals in the UK.
In People's Postcode Lottery's main draws, your ordinary postcode could deliver some rather extraordinary news. Because a share of £17.3 million must be won, and there are prizes every day. So join the 70% of postcodes across Great Britain that are already playing. And sign up your postcode before midnight on the 30th of April. Good things come knocking with People's Postcode Lottery. PCL managed lotteries on behalf of good causes. 18 plus conditions apply. Play responsibly, not available in Northern Ireland.
Let me go straight to the point. When you own a patio or driveway, you need Seeker Fast Fix. It's ready mix, easy to use, and quick to apply. Plus, it comes in 5 colours. Confidence, transforming with Seeker Fast Fix. And you'll finish a quality job in no time at all. Seeker stock is now at seeker.co.uk/landscaping.
Right here, I'm just giving the new Gillette Labs razor a go, and it's smooth. 5 long-lasting blades, and it's got a flex disc that adapts to my gorgeous face. Done in no time, and it comes back on its magnetic stand for a finish almost as good as one of mine. And if you don't agree it's the ultimate shave, get your money back. Contain seat, terms and conditions apply.
People are tuning into radio more than ever. Advertise here and get your message heard by up to 6.5 million switched on listeners every week. Email radio@news.co.uk.
Not everything in golf makes sense, but buying pre-owned clubs does. We're Golfbin, an official partner of the PGA, that helped millions of golfers over the last 25 years find quality and affordable clubs to improve their game. So while you may not always trust your swing, you can trust our clubs. Golf is difficult. Buying great value pre-owned clubs isn't. Browse thousands of premium clubs and use code talkSPORT5 for 5% off at golfbinner.co.uk.
Get 3 pieces of original recipe chicken, fries, and your choice of sides for just $4.49 at KFC. That's a serious size meal for a seriously small price. Original recipe deal for just $4.49. Do the deal until the 28th of April, only at KFC. State restaurants only, T's and C's apply.
The unmistakable sound of
Absolute beauty fireworks.
power balance, anti-shirt cannon. Vitality Glass is back. Another explosive season of T20 cricket launches with Glasgow on the 30th of May. Early bird prices available until the 1st of May. Buy now. Search Vitality Glass. Selected rounds only, sales apply.
This is talkSPORT 2.
Okay, the final pick will now be unveiled. Will the Matchroom heavyweight pick please remove your mask?
This is the ultimate surprise right here. And like Eddie said to Frank, you know, it's a shame that we can't work together in the business of boxing. This is what it's about. The best fighting the best promoter going against the best promoters to put the fighters together.
You're listening to Final Extra on talkSPORT 2, Adi Ladipo, Gareth A. Davis. Alright, we can now reveal the 5 versus 5. No more speculation. We've got the 5, I'm going to read it out, and Gareth, you can give me your thoughts on it. So, Deontay Wilder versus Shi Shang. We'll find that in the heavyweight division. Daniel Dubois versus Philip Hergovich. Raymond Ford versus Nick Ball. Hamza Shiraz versus Ammo Williams, and Craig Richards versus Willie Hutchinson. That is, ladies and gentlemen, your 5 versus 5. Gareth, scores on the doors, how good is it?
10 out of 10, no question. Even with a kind of gentle undercard, if you like, and not a star-studded undercard, with Dimitri Bivol against Artur Beterbiev, you would have accepted it. But this is an absolute 10 out of 10. You know, even the smallest fight there in terms of, is it world level, Willie Hutchinson against Craig Richards, obviously Warren and Hearn in that order, is that would headline at the, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, or the Indigo.
Or the Indigo, yeah, something like that. But then the other 4, wow. A great idea to match Julie Jane and Deontay Wilder, who are kind of a little bit down on their luck together at the moment. Even though I had Julie Jane drawing with Joseph Parker at Knockout Chaos back on March the 8th. Wow, this year's moving quickly. I favoured Jane strongly in that fight, you know, but who the hell knows? You know? Who the hell knows?
I guess we're going to see Wilder's attitude at the press conference. If he is all singing and smiling Wilder, then I favour Jones. If he's back to that menacing, really angry Jonesy Wilder, then I know he's back.
The Bronx Bomber, yeah, the Bronx
Bomber, exactly.
Malik Scott, his trainer, has intimated that they thought he was just too happy going into that last fight after the ayahuasca retreat. I remember I made big bones about that in my interview with him and also my written piece, and I found it extraordinary. He was enlightened, but so enlightened that his brain dropped out. The great Umberto Eco, the sociologist, the Italian sociologist, who wrote The Name of the Rose and many kind of intellectual pieces on symbolism in life, said it's really important as you grow for your mind to be open. So not so open that your brain drops out. And that's what happened to Deontay Wilder. Well, because there's some things you have to stick to. And maybe he got so enlightened that he, like you say, didn't have that kind of fire in his brain anymore that says, I'm a killer, and I'm going to go out there and just destroy people. Maybe he realised that peace and love was the way forward. But it's no peace and love against the big Chinaman.
It isn't. And I like the fact that he's having back-to-back fights as well. Deontay Wilder has one round of fight. One round of action in 2 years. And that was that round against Eleni. So it's good that he's now back out so quickly. So they can get straight to it. But look, if you were looking at that fight card, you would obviously the undisputed light heavyweight title fight. What's your pick of the fight card? Which one really got you interested?
Oh, it's all of them. It's because Ray Ford and Nick Paul is a really, really energetic, frenetic fight. I mean, I think Nick Paul beats Paul. I really do. And I think Nick Paul beat Dave Harvest, to be fair to him. I'm glad he's getting the reward of being out. Flip Hergovich against Daniel Dubois.
I think that's not the kicking.
I'm not sure.
I think Dubois. I'm still yet to see this Philip Hergovich thing. I haven't seen it yet. All this promise of Philip Hergovich, potentially becoming a world champion, a top 5, top 6 heavyweight. I haven't seen it as much. And I just love this fight. Alright, go, let's give up. Are we allowed to give our predictions, both of us?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, so Wilder Zhang, you're going Zhang?
I'm going Zhang. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm surprised by what happens.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going Wilder, you're going Zhang. Alright, Ray Ford, Nick Paul?
Nick Paul points.
Yeah, Nick Paul points. I think he's a terror. I know he's going to be there before round. This is the tough one. Hamza Shiraz, Ammo Williams.
This is the first really big test for Hamza Shiraz. This is the test that propels him into a world title fight. It's almost like 2 young fighters fighting over the world title that they haven't got yet. Ammo Williams is so explosive and very, very talented. I've swayed back and forth on this. I just think Hamza Shearer has got something special inside him, and he's got some extra power, and I just think he's going to do it. It's going to be an edge in your seat fight.
Yeah, that's a fantastic matchup. As you say, it's almost like there should be a world title on the line, they're both on the cusp of it. And I guess the winner has to fight for the world title. 160 pounds, surely you get a shot at it. By the way, I'm going Hamza as well.
Okay.
I'm going Hamza. It's a tough one, but you're right. They just look like there is something special around Hamza. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because he took himself off to America. He's just different. Alright, what are Hergovic?
I'm going Hergovic. I'm going Hergovic by... Listen, Daniel Dubois could crack anyone and knock them out in the heavyweight division. Anyone, literally anyone. I think he's capable of beating everyone from Fury down on his day because that power he's got and his physicality. I just think Hergovic has got some special qualities again, and I think Hergovic does it.
I'm going Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I'm going Daniel Dubois. Hanging on to get which then, I guess, by default, makes Daniel Dubois a top 6 heavyweight. What a story and turnaround that is. The guy that everyone said quit against Joe Joyce, that's an incredible story, incredible turnaround. Craig Richards, Willie Hutchinson, for me, is an easy pick. I'm going Craig. I think it's a big step up for Willie Hutchinson. I think he's a WBC international light heavyweight champion, but I think this is quite a big step up for him. Although Craig has been, as you know, inactive with injuries in the last couple of years, so that could be the equaliser. I think Craig is better.
I agree with you. I think Craig, when you're with Craig, you just realise that he must be 6'5".
He's massive. I'm so happy you said that. I can't believe how big he is.
He is a big dude. Yeah, I always think of him as a cruiserweight, to be honest. But, yeah, incredibly tall. The thing is, about this card, in fight week when we're out there, I might change my mind on a few of these fights because it's one of those, there's so many 50-50s that from the outside, but when you're around them all week, little things happen that change your mind a little bit, and I think it might be one of those weeks. And then there's the big one. After that would be open to the bubble.
That's the big one, almost. I don't want to say being forgotten because it hasn't for me. I'll tell you now, for me it's the 5. Yeah, I love it so much. But because we've all been talking about the 5 versus 5, we almost forget the main event there still, guys. The main event is number 1 versus number 2, like 2 pounder-pounders. I almost feel like it's been forgotten and missed a bit.
Yeah, well maybe, but we're going to see all 12 of them today when we head off into London. So amazing. I know that I've got sit-downs with Vivo and Expert in the afternoon before the press conference starts with probably the national media. That seems to be the case. It's going to be fascinating to sit with them. Yeah, maybe, but the thing is, neither of them are big talkers.
Yeah.
Neither of them are, in a way, the undercard is selling the main event. It's a fight without His Excellency Turkey El-Sheikh and Saudi Arabia, I don't think we would have got, by the way. That's brilliant. We wouldn't have got the Brown versus Warren. So that wasn't ever on the cards. We wouldn't have got this level of cooperation. So I think I'm going for better behavior at the moment, by the way.
That hurts my heart, that does, Gareth. Right, man, team Dizzle. There's not a man I love more on earth than Dimitri Dizzle. But I can't let my head, my head rule my heart. I can't let my heart rule my head in this one. And Serbia doesn't like a man possessed when he's in there. What a fight, though. 2 completely different styles. Both from I think it's honestly a fantastic matchup. And I'm happy that you pointed out that this fight would never have happened without the involvement of Saudi Arabia and His Excellency Turkey El-Sheikh. Because when I spoke to him, he could say, like, this is a pay-per-view that wouldn't have done big pay-per-views in America or over the UK. But both of the guys want pay-per-view money and they deserve it. So they're taking a hit by putting this fight on. You're right, this fight wouldn't have happened. It would have been so difficult to get this fight over the line.
Yeah, I mean, really, they could have put, and I've said it to Top Rank all of them and got Aaron in conversation with him on reality for better be having Callum Smith earlier in the year. That if they wanted to, and this was before this was announced, if they wanted to, they could have put Better and Bibble on at somewhere like the O2 Arena. I think it was sold out.
They've got such a good fan base on there.
There's a lot of respect for them, and I think they're big enough. They've both fought here. Obviously, Better be able to fought Anthony Yard. Bibble fought Craig Richards here. So they could have done that. They've really sold it. They could have done it. So it's great news for them. They're both undefeated, both in their prime, both at the moment. It's an incredible fight. We are very lucky and very gifted at the moment to be having all these events and contests. You think about where we were a year ago.
Yeah, no, it's sensational.
Doing the Misfits.
Oh, no comment. And as Gary said, look, this has been recorded before we go to the press conference, and I mean these press conferences as well, they're ridiculous. Like, the fight posters at the back, just the stage with all the fighters on is going to be insane. Yeah. I mean, we're lucky because you don't always get these. I mean, you've been covering this for 30 plus years, and you must have been to some press conferences where a man and his dog turn up. You know what I mean? You don't get stuff like this.
No, it's just enormous at the moment, and it's done in a big way, and it's done in a way that says this is boxing, this is how boxing should be, this is how it can be, this is how big it is. And these are our biggest stars, and so it's a huge opportunity for the fighters that we love and respect to be on the top table at the moment. We're on the table next door, we're just messengers, putting out their stories, their narratives, the lives that they go through. We're just trying to enhance and augment what they do. But it's going to be a really big day today and tomorrow, because I believe they're all around for a couple of days.
They are absolutely putting that as well. Yeah. So, like I said, today, and then doing some interviews with the rest of the fighters. So, looking forward to a couple of really good days for some of the best fighters.
And we haven't mentioned it's Frank versus Eddie as well. And I spoke to Frank on Saturday night, and he said, "When Piper slippers to me, I'm going into full war mode against Eddie Hearn." So the sideshow is going to be fun as well, isn't it? I mean, as I said to him, what do they do when fights are going on? You two can't be sitting next to each other in the front row, and with the excellency one side and in the middle, and you one side and one the other. No, we are doing that. So you need security. You get these
on that, you know, when you look at this, who do you think is, like, you know, Eddie obviously, Eddie supports all these fighters, and he does it certain way. Frank supports all these fighters, but who do you think is the one where Frank is really behind? Like, I look at this for example, and I think Frank,
Dubois.
I was going to say Nick Ball. Okay, Dubois.
Well, because
Dubois for so long, yeah.
We haven't, Dubois, because you've got follow the money and follow the belts at the moment. It looks likely that Anthony Joshua will fight the winner, Dubois and Hergovich. Yeah. And so, of course, Frank wants Dubois to win, because then he gets Dubois against Joshua, potentially at Wembley. And then they might be looking at, because they talk about Joshua fighting at Wembley.
There is September.
If the IBF title is on the line at that point, that's it. Hergovich or Dubois, if that comes off against Joshua, still.
That's the one where both of them are going to sort of second arm. I think that's the fight where it's like, okay, we'll see what happens. Alright, really looking forward to it. It should be fantastic. Remember, it's June 1st, same night as the Champions League, which is what these things happen. Alright, you're listening to Fight Extra on talkSPORT. Up next, we're going to be talking Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, which is this week.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the Premier League and the EFL. talkSPORT 2 is your dynamic destination for all the latest sporting action, featuring live commentary of all the biggest events, including football, PGA golf, horse racing, Premiership rugby, cricket, boxing, and all the big-hitting drama of the NFL. Plus, talkSPORT 2's official betting partner, William Hill, is always on hand with the insight and in-depth analysis you need. talkSPORT 2 with official betting partner, William Hill. Get epic value all season with William Hill. 18+ begambleaware.org.
Not everything is better than sex, but buying pre-owned With Golfbin, an official partner of the PGA that helped millions of golfers over the last 25 years find quality and affordable clubs to improve their game. So while you may not always trust your swing, you can trust our club. Golf is difficult. Buying great value pre-owned clubs isn't. Browse thousands of premium clubs and use code talkSPORT5 for 5% off at golfbinner.co.uk.
Tickling your boss's hand is not appropriate. Shaking it is. Eating a bucket of KFC at your desk is not appropriate. Eating the new KFC lunch meal is. It's a twist of wrap, crisps, and drink from 5 p.m. Workplace appropriate, but when finger licking is not. Weekdays until 2 p.m. In-store at participating restaurants. See KFC.co.uk for T's and C's.
Beauty, fireworks, power balance, and t-shirt cannons. Vitality Blast is back. Another explosive season of T20 cricket launches with Blastoff on the 30th of May. Early bird prices available until the 1st of May. Buy now. Search Vitality Blast. Selected rounds only, terms apply.
Afternoon traffic, dentist appointment, visiting rules. With Mazda, electrify even the most challenging trips. The all-electric Mazda MX-30 is available to finance for £199 per month, with 0% APR representative and a £6,000 deposit contribution. Electrify the everyday. Search Mazda MX-30. Mazda financial services, PCP over 48 months, deposit of 4677, optional final payment of 7965, indemnities may be required.
People are tuning into radio more than ever. Advertise here and get your message heard by up to 6.5 million switched-on listeners every week. Email radio@news.co.uk.
5 minutes and you're done. You can do your own simple haircut in 5 minutes or less with innovative Beast Clipper from Skull Shaver. No more driving, waiting and paying every time you cut your hair. None of that. Skull Shaver products have over 100,000 5-star reviews worldwide and 30 days money-back guarantee. 5 minutes and you're done. The Beast Clipper at skullshaver.co.uk can do it. Skull Shaver, the time saver.
This is talkSPORT 2.
This weekend, Barclays Centre in New York, Devon Haney defending WBC super lightweight title against Ryan Garcia. I say big fight. You know what? This is this is a pay-per-view fight. I feel like it should feel bigger, or maybe I'm doing it a bit of an injustice. I feel like maybe this fight lacks something. I don't know what it is. I actually felt like Prograde versus Haney felt a bit big. I don't know why. Maybe because it was a case of they were doing it in Devon's hometown, San Fran, and maybe it was a case of that, Devon going back to his home city, but I feel like this has just lacked a bit of spice for some reason.
Maybe, and also they had a good fight. I lived in Southampton for about 2.5 years, and there was not one fight there at the time, and it hasn't been a big fight after that, so it was a big occasion. I mean, the last time I think I've been to a fight in San Francisco was when, or at the Raiders, was when Chael Sonnen fought Anderson Silva, the Oracle Arena. And it lends itself to great fights. So, yeah, it was a big event, that. Yeah, it has gone under the radar. I mean, the storyline really has been the contretemps between the two guys at another fight they both turned up for. I can't remember which now. Remember when they had a round and Garcia pushed Haney?
When was that?
I'm trying to recall.
I can't think of what fights have happened. Was that not at the Super Bowl?
It might have been at the Super Bowl.
Might have been the Super Bowl. Might have been that.
Yeah, the Super Bowl. Yeah, I think it was. You're right. It was at the Super Bowl in February. And then since then, Devon, they had a press conference. They had a press conference tour, didn't they? In 2 or 3 day tour. And then really, all the news is focused on Ryan Garcia's mental health.
Yeah.
And that's been the storyline all the way through. And I was just watching him before we came on air this morning, and He's still playing with us, Steve Logan.
Yeah, and I'm like, playing. I mean, hopefully it's a case of him trying to promote the fight. But I almost feel like because he's played so much, so many people are not giving him a prayer now, so it could backfire when they don't tune him. Because I'm not too much chance, you know, he's not serious. So I don't know if this is him trying to sell the fight. I actually think he needs to stop. I mean, I feel like it's doing the opposite now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was about to do a Zoom with him last week, and that didn't come off on the media day that he had last week. There's talk about it potentially being today. I might speak to Devin Haney later today as well. I want to ask him, is it a bit of a distraction, everyone saying that Garcia isn't in great mental state? But I suppose he'll just have been doing his game. It's like Bill Haney keeps him on course, and I think what I noticed about Haney is he's growing all the time, and he's looking more like a man. He doesn't look like a boy so much anymore. Physically, he's growing driven and rough. But here's the thing for me. If Ryan Garcia gets roundly beaten in this contest, and I think it'll be very competitive for 6 rounds, that's my feeling, there might not be so much of an appetite for him to have those very big fights. Because I think the loss to Tank Davis, the body shot, even though all the odds were stacked against him in terms of contractually, if Haney does a number on him on Saturday night in New York, I think his lucre, I think his cachet will be really stripped away, and I don't see there being mega fights out there for him for a while.
Completely agree. I completely agree with you. But he's a superstar, and we all understand the following he's got. But ultimately, you need to be competitive in the ring. The people are going to want to see you fight, and if he does, and look, we always wanted to see these guys mix up with each other, right? So Shakur, Devin, Ryan, but we also wanted to see them being competitive back against each other. And if he were to get soundly beaten, and that looks like it's the way it's going to go on Saturday by Devin, then that could be that in terms of a pay-per-view bundles each fight for Ryan. And that's a shame. That could happen. On Devin, quickly, I almost feel like he doesn't get applauded as much as he should. But here's a guy that's 25, took himself at the beginning of his career to Mexico to have fights because he couldn't, get pro-life in America because he was too young. He's had 31 fights at 25 years of age. It doesn't really happen anymore in boxing. You know this, And look at who he's fought as well. I mean, Abdulayev, Gamboa, Regis Prograis, Vasyl Lomachenko, Jorge Linares, George Kambosos, and now Ryan Garcia. He's fighting the names. He's giving us what we want.
Oh yeah, look, his growth has been extraordinary. Throw Regis Prograis in there as well, I guess maybe he did or didn't extend, but he's been very well managed. And for me, he's arguably the most the most augmented fighter in the last 2 years in America. I don't think there's another guy who's been in against the same level of opponents. His resume is incredible, so he deserves all the accolades that he's getting right now for being that number one. He's on the way to greatness. And I think, personally, unless Ryan Garcia pulls out one of those punches from hell on Saturday night and gets those hooks away and hurts Devin. They fought each other 6 times already in the amateurs, so they know what each other's like. I just think Devin will literally take over the fight from rounds 5 onwards, and I think he'll win convincingly on points, or if not, by late stoppage. I just see him doing it, and after this, then really, there's Shakur Stevenson for him, Tank Davis for him, maybe even, can I say Terence Crawford for him at welterweight? He won't do that though, because it will blemish his rise, but imagine him against Terence Crawford at welterweight after a fight with, let's say, Tank Davis afterwards. He's big enough. He's big enough.
The options, right? You can be as good as you want, but if you haven't got any dance partners, it means nothing. So you just mentioned a few dance partners, Silva Lopez. It could be a name as well.
I think he beats Lopez.
Jaron Dennis at 147, who Matchroom just signed. I mean, there you go.
Well, I'm surely Eddie Hearn is going after the Terence Crawford fight with boot tennis. Surely he's doing that.
Yes, surely, 100%. I mean, hopefully they can offer Terence probably ridiculous to pretend that they have no idea what Chelsea are doing. Had the fight of the year last year and 11 since. I think Chelsea is only 38 since. Worth is incredible. 28 territory.
No mileage on the clock. No
Yeah,
mileage.
you're right. And he lives the life. Yeah, he lives the life completely. Alright, you're listening to Friday Extra on talkSPORT 2. Up next, we're going to do UFC 300, fantastic card, and the return of Conor Mystic McGregor.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the Premier League and the English Football League. talkSPORT 2 is your dynamic destination for all the latest sporting action, featuring live commentary of all the biggest events, including football, PGA golf, horse racing, Premiership rugby, cricket, boxing, and all the big-hitting drama of the NFL. Plus, talkSPORT 2's official betting partner, William Hill, is always on hand with the insight and in-depth analysis you need. talkSPORT 2, official betting partner, William Hill. Get epic value all season with William Hill. 18 plus at gambleware.org.
Not everything in golf makes sense, but buying pre-owned clubs does. We're GolfBet, an official partner of the PGA that helped millions of golfers over the last 25 years find quality and affordable clubs to improve their game. So while you may not always trust your swing, you can trust our clubs. Golf is difficult. Buying great value pre-owned clubs isn't. Browse thousands of premium clubs and use code talkSPORT5 for 5% off at golfbidder.co.uk.
Half-term traffic, dentist appointment, visiting the animals. With Mazda, electrify even the most challenging tasks. The all-electric Mazda MX-30 is available to finance for £199 per month, with 0% APR representative and a £6,000 deposit contribution. Electrify the everyday. Search Mazda MX-30. Mazda Financial Services, PCP report issues. Deposit 4677. Optional final payment for 7 months at start. Indemnity.
Diving into starting a business and taking it to the next level is exciting. And having the right support is everything. That's why NatWest's dedicated team are with you all the way. Get 2 years free banking and everyday transactions when you open a starter account or switch to NatWest Business Banking, backed by the current account switch guarantee. So join the hundreds of thousands of businesses across the UK who are already pushing ahead. Tomorrow begins today with NatWest, proud partner of Team GB. Search NatWest Business. Turnover under 1 million for startup and 2 million for switch. Standard challenge thereafter. Switchers must use the current account switch service. Account transfer, another NatWest Group business account. Other fees and pricing will apply.
Imagine delicious crispy chicken McNuggets. Go on, picture them now. Imagine if you could get 6 of them for just $2.49. How about 9 for just $3.49? Or 20 of them for just $4.49? Woohoo! Well, no, you can, but not for long. Get yours by the 16th of April. From another item of the 16th of April in store by delivery. Delivery price uplift until July. Subject to availability, price and participation may vary.
The unmistakable sound of
Absolute beauty. Fireworks.
power balance, anti-shirt cannon. Vitality Blast is back. Another explosive season of T20 cricket launches with Blast Off on the 30th of May. Early bird prices available until the 1st of May. Buy now. Search Vitality Blast. Selected rounds only, terms apply.
I am reselling English most handsome woman.
It's Sterling! And England are off and running! Raheem Sterling puts it away!
Not my earliest, but my most memorable, enjoyable was that volley against Sweden.
Why not? Swinging shot, brilliant! Why not?
Hi, I'm Connor Colby, England defender. Dad, but I think kind of another like he's a little bit more. He loves himself a little bit. I've always been a massive fan of Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard was always my supporter of the boy growing up, so Steven Gerrard was always England's hero.
Gerrard, who scores for England in just 3.5 minutes!
But if you go back to Michael Owen, I think when he was a child, seeing a striker score as many goals as he was an incredible goal. I would say them, so I think.
Hello guys, my name is Germain Sancho, England hero. I'll probably say my number.
Oh, and a stumble! It's an equalising goal for Chelsea! Scored by Frank Lampard in the last minute of the first half!
I was a Chelsea fan growing up, I'm not gonna lie. Didier Drogba and Frank Lampard was my favourite players at the time. And, I just love Frank Lampard and how he played his game. He's so direct and, so composed and everyone. And I like things like that.
It's that likely goal scorer, Reece James. What a hit, right footed into the top corner
from fully 22 yards out.
When I was young, I wasn't a right back. I was a striker, but I always looked up to probably Frank Lampard because he played for the club I always supported. And Ashley Cole as well, similar.
Ashley Cole! Oh my goodness! What a start to the second half this is! And Ashley Cole has scored!
I always kind of supported the boys and looked up to the boys that played for the team I supported.
Grealish puts it on his right foot, puts it in the back of the net. Jack Grealish has doubled Aston Villa's lead.
Euro 2004 when obviously Rooney burst onto the scene. Yeah, that's one that obviously, sticks in the memory. You grow up thinking about these things and dreaming of them, so it's obviously a pleasure for me to be here now.
Hi, I'm Carl Walker, England defender. It was mind-blowing when he went amazing against Argentina. Right now, my mate's house, I lived on the council estate up in Sheffield, and we used to have to put powers in the back of the TV. I think I've told the story, so yeah, that's my first, real memory of England in, a major tournament.
It's a great run by Michael, and he might finish it up. Oh, it's a wonderful goal!
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the English Football League.
Hawksley and Jacobs on talkSPORT with Tool Station. Unfiltered football debate, done right.
And you can see football team, Pep Guardiola, big hitting cricket comment, done right. You can't have cricket.
Knockout, boxing opinion, done right.
That was a classic.
Entertaining afternoon radio, done right. Hawksley and Jacobs, weekday afternoons from 1 on talkSPORT with Tool Station for a job done right.
Play Set for Life, and you could. £10,000 every month for 30 years. Set for Life. Play now on the National Lottery app. Terms, rules and procedures apply. Players must be 18 or over.
But not everything gets set, but buying pre-owned clubs does. We're GolfBin, an official partner of the PGA that helped millions of golfers over the last 25 years find quality and affordable clubs to improve their game. So while you may not always trust the swing, you can trust our clubs. Don't be difficult. Buying great value pre-owned clubs is browse thousands of premium clubs and use code talkSPORT5 for 5% off at golfbidder.co.uk.
90 seconds and you're done. Yes, just 90 seconds. That's how long it takes to shave your head with the Pitbull from Skull Shaver. Shave your head, face or body, wet or dry. You're only seconds away from a super smooth shave. That's the power of Pitbull. Skull Shaver products have over 100,000 five-star reviews worldwide and 30 days money-back guarantee. 90 seconds and you're done. Try the Pitbull from skullshaver.co.uk. Skull Shaver, the time saver.
Hi, sir. Yeah, just picked up my van from Renault Truck. No, it's not a truck. It's my traffic van. Bought it from Renault Truck. They do vans too. Diesel and electric. Yeah, check online for opening times. Loads of their dealers do extended service plans. So perfect for us traders. Dropped it off after work yesterday and picked it up first thing this morning. So no time wasted. Go to RenaultTrucksTraffic.co.uk. You can book a test drive for a new traffic van too.
At Morrison's, get any two for £17 or three for £23 on selected beer and cider packs. Choose from Budweiser, Stella, Strongbow Original and more. That's more get-togethers at ours. Where is this to shop at Morrison's? Majority of stores exclude Scotland and Wales. Online varies subject to availability. 10% tax, selected tax, please drink responsibly.
Looking your chicken fingers while gazing into your co-worker's eyes is not appropriate. Taking a bite of the twisted wrap while gazing into your co-worker's eyes is totally appropriate. So do a good workmate and get yourself a KFC lunch meal deal from just $5.49. It's workplace appropriate, for when finger licking is not. Weekdays until 3 p.m. in store and food restaurants only. See kfc.co.uk for full details.
I guess we're this pretty huge civil war all across America. It's the movie event of the year, says Playlist. A thrilling, heart-pounding epic, says IGN.
Instinctively says this is death.
5 stars, says The Telegraph and Deathgate. A must-see, says Cinema Blend. We can't wait, says GQ. We're American. But what kind of American? Civil War in cinemas everywhere now. Experience it in IMAX.
talkSPORT 2, official Hill. Build up and banter on 7. Kick off 8 o'clock.
They've got a goal! Wednesday night on talkSPORT 2. Full of football. On DAB+, online, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. This is talkSPORT 2.
This is talkSPORT's weekly motorsport show On Track. I'm John Jackson, and coming up we're going to hear from F2 driver Taylor Barnard, and also British F4 and the championship leader in the F1 Academy, Abby Putley. But first, exclusive highlights of the past weekend's action in the all-electric Formula E World Championship. It was rounds 6 and 7 of the season as the championship made its debut on the permanent circuit at Misano on the Adriatic coast of Italy. Some amazing weather, some amazing food, and crowds were loving it as well, and some really scintillating racing. And these types of permanent circuits do kind of promote the peloton style of racing, which is fascinating. Drivers vying for position for most of the race, and then suddenly one will break away, and that leads the charge as they jostle for position, and we see some really, really exciting wheel-to-wheel racing. Mitch Evans started the first race on pole position after the duels for Jaguar TCS Racing, and we'll join Lewis McGlade calling the action with 7 laps remaining as drivers started to make their moves.
Fastest lap has just come in from our race leader Antonio Felix da Costa. Jean-Eric Bernard in second position, which does have a 5-second time penalty. Then Ollie Rowland, then Gunther, then Dennis, then Evans, then Verstraat, who finds his way into 7th position, then Tipton and Sergio Leto Camera, and then Norman Nato. So those ERTs are absolutely flying. What a story it is for them, and if they are able to keep this pace up going into tomorrow's race, they'll be, looking very, very strong into healthy points here in Italy. A look around the outside for Ollie Rowland, who's trying to get past Jean-Eric Bernard going down into turn 7. He's going to be very committed to try and make that one stick on the DS bench. He's been talking, we heard in that radio, about the work that's happening between da Costa and Bern, and how wide they're making the circuit. Of course, Ollie Rowland actually wants to go up to their 30 seconds, but has to settle for the 3rd spot at the moment. I almost thought as fast as that being said by Wehrlein, but actually he's just gone in for a second bit of attack mode. Wehrlein and Cassie and Berger all still in the circuit at the back end of the field. Big look there from Nick Cantor, turning off the Maxit Gunther, coming down into turn 12. He does take over 3rd position, he made it 3 wide with Ollie Rowland and Jean-Eric Bernard. He was unable to get past the pair of them. Had to settle for just getting past Ollie Rowland, who's gone straight around the outside. Ollie Rowland has for 3rd position now. So Ollie Rowland into 3rd spot, Maxi Gunther into 4th. The racing potentially going to switch once more. Straight around the outside, Ollie Rowland goes from 3rd, straight up into the 1st position, all the way around the outside of Antonio Felix da Costa. Jean-Eric Bernard now in 3rd position. There is not long left to go. We complete another 6 laps left to go in the Misano E3. It's only going to take another, well, really, it's going to be another 7 or 8 minutes before we crown our race winner here. It's been absolutely breathless action, and I cannot wait to see more of this, because this is phenomenal. This is proper Formula E. Evans trying to work his way into it. Probably runs in 4th position. He's trying to work his way under the podium. There might have been contact in this grouping as well for the podium battle, but all of them keep onto the road. Ollie Rowland, your race leader, now pulls out to a little bit of a margin working down into the turn 890K. There's more down in the background. I think Stoffel Van Dorn has got an issue in 10th position on his front wing, as there was a little bit of a brush there as Max Gunther took over 4th position. A bit of a brush between Gunther and Evans, who gets blocked. Evans now has front wing damage. We have seen a lot of that this afternoon. More looks down the inside going into the turn 12 hairpin where attack mode is, but most drivers have taken all of their allotment of attack mode. 12 position gain in this race from da Costa, who found himself right away down the back in qualifying after a few struggles. That was with the Grassi as well. And it's absolutely blown up the orders. He had a bit of an average season thus far, da Costa. Only scored points in the last 2 races. Now looking to stick a first podium of the season onto the cards. But Ollie Rowland, your race leader at the moment, well, he's gone the last 2 races, he's gone 3rd, 2nd, and how desperately he would like to rack up another victory. Only had a single win, which was back in Berlin in 2019, 2020. So a long time ago since we saw Ollie Rowland work his way out into a victory. He's got a decent amount of percentage of energy, but I will say the Costa right behind him has a percent more energy. Concerns to some of those towards the back end of the top 10. Fenestraz, Van Dorn, Delaney and Hughes will all use potentially too much energy. They're quite, I think they're a couple of percent lower than Ollie Rowland. There's once again someone came this time with Norman Nato, so Andretti is struggling to keep it in the next. Here is Germain. Now we're receiving the information just to see exactly what's happening with Bern. Again, that's been 5-second post-race time penalty to deal with. And he currently runs in second position. Ollie Rowland is now flying. He pulls out to a near 7-10th lead over Antonio Giovinazzi, just working his way into second position. Germain now down into third. Maxi Gunther into fourth. Mitch Evans now in fifth spot. 4 laps left to go in the Masano E3. So really not very long indeed. It is Nissan leading the race at the moment. They're scoring points with both cars at present. Because Fenestraz running in ninth position. Those ERT cars I was talking about earlier with ticked on the second camera find themselves down in 7th and 8th position this race, but looking for their best points haul this season. Out onto the backstretch down towards turn 8 and 9. They go 1-4. Ollie Rowland continues to lead as he pulls the train from one side to the other. The gaps are starting to spread out. They've saved enough energy where they can start attacking the circuit a little bit more. Things are starting to calm down in the race in a certain sense, but it's starting to heat up in others as drivers focusing on challenges will be increasing. Of course, Ollie Rowland will be leading the challenge after this race. 18th finish as they stand, but Jake Dennis is trying to throw his hat back into the ring as he battles with Mitch Evans for 5th position, and it is Jake Dennis who comes out on top in that one. So Dennis now up into 5th spot as he tries to find his way past. As once again, we start by back out on the start finish straight. A bit more separation in the group. They've not made no added laps. We've not had a safety car in this race, so we don't need to re-add any laps to the count. It gives you 28 laps in this Masano E3, of which we have 3 laps left to go. Close for the race lead though. Ollie Rowland is having the pressure from Antonio Felix to Costa, who's sending one straight down the inside. That is for the race lead. Antonio Felix to Costa hits the front of the Masano E3, going through the turn by hairpin, and Ollie Rowland nearly kept his way around the outside. Was unable to do so though because of the defence. Jumped in there last minute to tell some information to the drivers, or that information off straight out to the drivers. Don't fully know what he said. Some of that drivers left, someone I think was going slow, or it might have been about some of the debris on the circuit. Either way, the Costa race leader, but with the best energy of the top 7, Sergio Sette Camera, the only driver at the moment in the top group who has better energy than him. Sette Camera running in that 8th spot. So things are looking very good for the Costa, things are looking very good for Ollie Rowland as well, to be fair, as we'll have just 2 laps left to go. They're going through the penultimate corner now, down towards the final turn. Those 2 left-handers take us back out onto the start-finish straight. It is the Costa leading from Rowland, from Bern, as he tried a second time, running from Dennis, from Gunther, from Evans, from Dixon, from Sette Camera, Van Dorn, Nato, and I will track in Fenestraz in that for good measure, because he will move up into the points, courtesy of Bern's time penalty after contact between himself and Nick Cassidy earlier on in the race. Here's Jake Dennis and radio.
Got 60 seconds left in attack, still 1 to check.
So there's it. That rather than being about attack mode, that is more on how much energy they can just use by the kit. They've got a little longer, no lifting and coasting, so we've got 60 seconds to work out once again. More energy to use in terms you can go on the attack a little bit more. That is Jake Dennis to try and take over 3rd position. Even though he doesn't necessarily need to get past to get that position for freebie, thanks to the penalty. Jake Dennis wants to go after the race. He wants to try and battle with the Costa and with Rowland to try and sneak his way through to a potential victory for Jake Dennis. But at the moment, having to separate the next go. Final lap of the race though has just begun in the Masano E3. As we get ready to battle for the race lead. The Costa race leader and Ollie Rowland separated by very little, just 3/10 of a second. They have managed to pull away from the Gunther behind though. So Bern is going to be involved in that battle for the 3rd position with Jake Dennis and Gunther, even though he's got that podium, that 5-second time penalty. They're going to work their way through turn 7 now. It is a dead straight line down into turn 8 and 9 before we work their way through a couple of right-handers into turn 12 in hairpin, where you've got Pat Movic they've already used. At the moment, I'd say the Costa has this right now. He's got 1% extra energy than Ollie Rowland. Sam Bird returned his way into the pit lane and retired from the Masano E3. The Costa at the moment is absolutely flying the front of the field. He is keeping a comfortable gap to Ollie Rowland behind. He looks
to get another victory in Formula E. The last one that he took was in Cape Town last season as he works his way through the penultimate corner and out towards the final turn. There should be nothing for Roman to do except sit here, sit back for second spot and watch Antonio Felix da Costa come across the line to win an absolutely exhilarating Barcelona E3. It is da Costa on top with energy to spare as well.
P1 man, P1. Great job, great job, great job, good job.
Some thrilling racing, but that's not where the story of this one ends. Hours after the cars crossed the line, race winner Antonio Felix da Costa for Categoria Porsche was disqualified. It was after the FIA found he was running an illegal throttle spring, something that basically doesn't affect the performance of the car, but it does break the rules. It's not meant to be there. They're meant to use an updated part. That means that Maserati MSG Racing's Maximilian Winter was promoted to third place, Andretti's Jake Dennis, the reigning world champion, to second, and Oliver Rowley bagged his first win of the season for Nissan. We're going to hear from him later in the show, but after one of the most controversial finishes in Formula E history, we had 6 different winners in the first 6 races of the season. You're listening to On Track. We're going to hear what happened in the second race of the weekend in Formula E very soon. We'll also hear from F1 Academy driver Abby Pulling, and next we're going to catch up with F2 driver Taylor Barnard.
talkSPORT 2, official broadcast partner of the Premier League.
Not everything in golf makes sense, but buying pre-owned clubs does. We're GolfBin, an official partner of the PGA that helped millions of golfers over the last 25 years find quality and affordable clubs to improve their game. So while you may not always trust your swing, you can trust our clubs. Golf is difficult. Buying great value pre-owned clubs isn't. Browse thousands of premium clubs and use code talkSPORT5 for 5% off at golfbidder.co.uk.
You can sense the world. Feel it in your bones. Opposite foes. Through a vivid, nerve-wracking moments where every decision costs more, means more, and makes history. This is where the season is defined. Every game, different totals come soon. The UEFA Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League quarter-final. Only on TNT Sports.
Nice, groovy. It must be great with Skull Shaver products. Smooth and fast head shaving experience with Pitbull Shaver. 90 seconds and done. For face shaving, one line shaver with innovative features. Do you need a simple haircut? Use Beast Clipper. 5 minutes and done. Do you need to shave your back or somewhere else? We have easy and fast solutions. For ladies, beautiful and fast butterfly kid shaver. Skull Shaver products have over 100,000 5-star reviews worldwide. Find out what's new in grooming at skullshaver.co.uk.
In people's postcode lottery's main draws, your ordinary postcode could deliver some rather extraordinary news. Because a share of £17.3 million must be won. And there are prizes every day. So join the 70% of postcodes across Great Britain that have already played. And sign up your postcode before midnight on the 30th of April. Good things come knocking with People's Postcode Lottery. PCL managed lotteries on behalf of good causes. 18 plus conditions apply. Free responsibility not available in Northern Ireland.
Just hearing the sound of something can transport you, taking you to a happy place, the great outdoors. If you like the sound of that, then it's time for golf now. Our app is the ultimate golf companion for booking tea time. A few taps on your phone, and you're tapping it in on the green. Sound good? Download Golf Now today.
TUI presents the relaxing escape. Sunrise, yoga, breakfast on a white sand tropical beach, a dip in your swim-up suite, a little read on your daybed, a cooking class, sure, massage, bliss. Lose all track of time. Your next relaxing escape sorted. Book online on the app or in store. 2. Live happy. Hassle protected.
Get your expo guide to unlimited speculation, signings and spending sprees with Simon Jordan's Football Business Roundup on talkSPORT with Tesco Mobile for Business. From the latest things worth knowing to where the big money transfers are going. Get the inside track in one all-covering football finance feature. Simon Jordan's Football Business Roundup on talkSPORT with Tesco Mobile for Business.
Join Tesco Mobile and get business phone bills for up to 40% less than the big mobile networks. Tesco Mobile, everything helps. For applicable terms and verification, see tescomobile.com/business.
talkSPORT Podcast League. Outspoken. Enjoy.
Listen to the latest show whenever and wherever you want with Outspoken, the podcast from talkSPORT.
I still think there's a lot of questions that need to be asked.
All killer, no filler conversation.
You just said here that it should be investigated by trading standards, but it doesn't pull any punches.
Because he was rubbish.
Outspoken with Jim Mighty White and Lord Simon Jordan. As it's over the top, out now.
Listen or download for free from your favorite podcast portal.
This is talkSPORT 3.
You're listening to On Track, talkSPORT's weekly motorsport show. I'm John Jackson, and you can get this show not only on talkSPORT 2 throughout the week, but also as a podcast on the talkSPORT Podcast Network. Time to hear now from Taylor Barnard, who's driving for PHM AIX Racing in FIA F2. He's also the reserve driver for Leon McLaren Racing, and last weekend he drove in a test session with the team. And when we got a spare moment after that, I started by asking him how good it felt to be back behind the Gen 3 electric Formula E car.
Yeah, of course, I've been working with the team closely for quite a long time now, especially since Valencia. Yeah, my second time in the car, after doing so much sessions in the sim and being trackside, like supporting Sam and Jake, it was quite nice to drive the car again, to say the least. Yeah, a good session. I was very fast, so that's definitely another positive. And we got through the run plan, which was, I think, more important for the guys this weekend, so a good support for them.
Out of all the drivers I saw out there, it felt like you were given the most, actually. I saw a few moments where you maybe things weren't fully right. That's because next time you correct it and you find that fine.
Yeah.
Have you had much advice from Sam and from Jake? Because we speak to them a lot on talkSPORT, and we know that they're fun guys, but we also know that they're really dialed in, they're really focused, and also really experienced in motorsports. And obviously Sam is kind of Formula E, he's been here since the very start. So what kind of things have they been saying to you along the way?
I mean, to be honest, it's everything. I ask Sam and Jake loads of questions all the time. I think they're getting a bit annoyed with me now. I'm Chris, I'm asking, but yeah, they're both guys that are full of knowledge, and especially motorsport knowledge. You know, not just motorsport, but just life knowledge. Honestly, they're older than me, they have a lot more experience. So yeah, it's great to be in the team with them and to just try and extract as much information from them as I can.
And I guess they've done similar things to you, sort of working your way up the junior series where you are now, and then they've gone on to do things. So you can kind of see, as your career, I'm sure your career is, as you're on the, the F series ladder, and F1 is probably the dream for you, but correct me if I'm wrong, but they have shown that you can go and do other things and succeed and have great careers in motorsport.
Yeah, I mean, of course, there's other routes than F1, but F1 is my dream, and that's obviously what I want to get to. But yeah, like I said, you can still have a great career, not necessarily in F1. So yeah, I think guys like Sam and Jake are a great example. I've spoken to them about things like racing in Formula E and how they're having a career not in F1, and yeah, it's not really. Yeah, just like about racing, like I said, it's about life as well, and the career choices and things like that. So yeah, it's great talking to them about things like that.
It does feel like here in Lozano there are advantageous routes you can take using the nicely painted sort of runoff areas there, and we see some sausage curbs, and I think that Lucas de Grassi, who's very keen on talking about cars and tracks and everything, and he's been around, and I don't know whether they made any of the changes that he suggested. When you look at a track that you track as a driver, I guess that's why you do a track walk. You're kind of looking at what the surfaces are, and it's probably quite important, even more in Formula E, with some street tracks not having the same surface all the way around. Talk to me about a track walk then. What kind of things are you looking for? Is it that kind of thing that I've just explained?
Well, I mean, this track is track limit specific, particularly. You look at everything, like the curb heights of how much the car's going to bottom out, how much track you can use on easy exit, like track limits wise. The tarmac, the roughness, there's so many different things that each individual person on the track walk, engineers, drivers, tyre guys, there's everyone on the track walk that are doing their own specific thing, but as a driver particularly, I would say, yeah, like track limits is probably the biggest thing, especially here on a permanent circuit. You kind of just, not only that, you can look at like the camber in the corners as well, and then when you look at it from like in reverse, it looks a little bit different, you can see different things, so doing a track walk, in my opinion, especially if you've done the track like the same like 10 years in a row, I still think that there's things to learn on the 10th year of walking the track, so there's no harm to take an hour of your preparation day to do a track walk, and it's quite nice to walk the track as well.
Well, I did it this morning, it's very, very
exactly.
Here in nice weather, and it seems like one of the nicer tracks to walk around here, like on the city centre and things like that. Yeah. It's kind of like a golfer going for a putt, I guess, and making sure they know what a green looks like and looking at it all there.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a bit longer to walk around the track there, don't you, all forward. Maybe have 40 minutes to an hour or whatever
ever. Talk me through what a day is like as a reserve driver then, because you have travelled with Neil McLaren for the season so far, and I see you around, and you have to be ready, don't you? Because if all of these drivers can't race, you have to be ready to jump into the car. So what does your day look like? What kind of things, what kind of meetings are you in? Are you in all the meetings with drivers? Is there anything different you do for them? Or, talk to me about it.
I mean, the minimum that I would do is the same as the drivers in terms of meetings. There's additional engineering meetings which I join just because I think it's quite interesting, and there's no harm in me being there and learning a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, I've travelled with the team for a few of the rounds so far this year, and my day doesn't look as busy as maybe I'd like to, but like you said, my job is to be there and be ready, and most of the preparation for a weekend I guess already before the weekend, like in the simulator and things like that, but yeah, a lot of meetings on track definitely throughout the sessions, and I mean, even at the end of the day, you know, there's many engineering meetings which I don't necessarily have to attend, but I enjoy it, I like it.
Yeah, it's something you like learning, which I think is a really good thing. People don't realise, particularly do these days actually with, you know, the games that you can play in sim racing, how much data you have to look at there, and do you get bored of looking at charts and figures and things like that, or is it like another language that you're reading that is fascinating to you?
The meetings can be long, and they can be sometimes tiring, but when it's all about the one sport that you love and you've dedicated your life to, I never get bored of it. Like, even when I go home, the only thing I realistically do is gym and sim. So even when I'm at home, I'm never bored of the graphs and the simulator and the driving, so I can never get tired.
Yeah, I love that. So obviously you did F3 last season, you're now doing F2. So the last round of F2 was what, Australia?
Yes.
Talk to me about your season, how's it all going, and what's the jump been like from F3 to F2?
The car is very different in terms of driving style. I've struggled a little bit for the first couple of races, but we've got a couple of race sessions coming up in Barcelona. We're hoping to make some good steps forwards, but you know, as a driver, I'm here learning as much as I can from these guys in Neil McLaren, and yeah, you know, I'm learning a lot from Sam and Jake as well. Trying to take as much as I can from this to Formula 2. Obviously not the same car, but in terms of experience with the engineers and things like that, I'm taking as much as I can over there, and yeah, I hope after these 3 days of testing in the middle of the season that we can make some big steps forward and get some points.
You're not the only driver that's racing in one series and also doing a reserve driver role. Obviously, Dave Maloney is there as well, and he's also a reserve driver for F1 as well, so he's potentially even busier. Do you ever talk to the other drivers that are doing all these things? Because it is a lot of travel for someone who's, you know, you're very young, and you know, it's hard to like, hang out with people that you want to hang out with or see family. It's, you know, it's a big commitment so young.
Yeah, it's definitely a big commitment. You don't really get much time to yourself, but I guess that's part of the sport, and you dedicate your whole life to it, and I have since I'm 7 years old, so I think I can sacrifice a little bit of that time to be a dedicated racing driver.
That makes sense. Right, I've got 3 quick questions to end. I just need a name. You can elaborate if you'd like to. Who's your racing hero? Who made you want to get into this racing? I mean, I have to ask you why, really. You know, why. Who's been the most fun person that you've raced against? And this could be any part of your career, from karting all the way up to where you are now.
Oh, that's a tricky question.
Maybe you've had a good battle with them, or maybe they've been an absolute nightmare and they always seem to beat you. There's got to be 1 or 2 people. I'll let you have 2 names if you need to.
Antonelli's probably the biggest name I've raced against. I've been battling him since karting, so I'd say yeah, I've always been battling him, and he's definitely a tough competitor.
And finally, who's been your best teammate so far in your career?
That is tough. I'd say my current teammate, Joshua Dirksen. We've got on great so far this season, and as we're both rookies, we really need to bounce off each other as much as we can, and I think at the minute we're doing a great job in terms of teamwork, so I would say Josh, yeah, he's a good teammate.
Perfect. Just talking about Kimi Antonelli, he does manage to go to Mercedes. That's a pretty quick rise for him, and you know, you've sort of risen very quickly as well. Do you think it's the kind of thing that he will just, you know, you said he's a pretty tough competitor, just jump in that car and just run away with it?
I mean, you've seen Germain jumped in Saudi Arabia, and he did a pretty good job. Both of them are very, very good drivers. I don't doubt that he'll jump to Mercedes if he does, and do a good job.
Well, yeah, there's some seriously good drivers in F2 as always this season, and that is one of them. Taylor Barnard, reserve driver for Neil McLaren, and also racing in FIA F2 for PHM AIX Racing. There we go. He's not the last driver we're going to hear from today, though. Abby Pulling will be on the show ahead of the start of the new British F4 season. We're also going to hear from Ollie Rowland after he won that first race of the weekend in the World Championship, and we'll also hear from the